So if you're focused on something, then you can take things into your own control. It doesn't happen overnight. It's not easy. Expect pain, expect anxiety, expect everything to go wrong, and just be cool. Breathe easy, and then just see it out. It's never going to happen the way you want it to happen, ever. And if it does, do not trust it. It's the devil. should have to be nice to get somebody to give me something. If my product is good, no matter how I act, you will pay for it.
Yo,
What's going on?
what up, boy?
Yeah, chilling, Had a guy come in. Hey, usually you be doing this, man. I be at work around this time, man.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I'm working. I work night shift, but I'm on days this week, so I had to come fuck with my boy.
no doubt. Hey, you know what? That's crazy, man. Uh, cause my lady, she usually work on days, and she been working nights this week.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how y'all do it, man. I tried the night shift thing once before.
Yeah.
I can't do it, man.
Hey, see, I'm a night owl, man. This day shift shit killing me, dog. And it only been two days.
Right. And this was so crazy though, because like I'm a night owl too, right? I got insomnia real bad. I had it for a long time.
Yeah.
But when I had that third shift job and I was going to work, I mean, soon as I got there, I was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, man, be straight dog tired, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's love, man. I'm expecting another one of the homies to come through too. So it should really get live once he get here. And you know what's so crazy is that usually I prepare 5 questions every week. And
Uh,
the last couple of weeks I've been dolo, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And so this week I didn't really have no questions. Now I got a couple of questions that I didn't do last week that we can't discuss,
Okay.
but I was really about to freestyle and talk about a couple of situations that's going on in the news, right?
Okay.
And the crazy part about it is I don't have a lot of information on it. I don't you work a lot, so you probably don't have a lot of information on it either. But all down my timeline, I've been hearing this and that, or at least seeing rather this and that about the rapping dude, the baby.
Oh yeah. It's been all down my damn timeline, Instagram, Facebook,
So do
all
you
that.
have any idea what's going on right now?
Yeah. Since everybody's talking about it, I said, man, let me go see what the hell going on, man. So,
Okay.
uh, apparently, uh, they got into it. Um, he wanted her out the house, but she didn't
Mhm,
want to leave.
mhm,
So, um, they got there and they found out that she was hitting him.
mhm.
So they took her to jail.
Wow.
He told her that now she probably was hitting him after he went live. I don't know if you saw the live.
I didn't. I
Okay,
didn't.
well they showed a clip of it, and he was calling her the side bitch. He kept calling her that while she was in her face. So he was begging for it. I mean, now of course she know like I don't know if he told her like, look, I get out, I'm gonna call the police or whatever, but.
Right.
Probably as soon as he turned that live off, she probably went upside his head, gave him a couple meat, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But him being him, he like, I know I can't do nothing, so I'm just gonna call the police, get up out
Right.
of here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And she been, clapping back at him, talking about he was wrong. She just had the baby 3 months ago, and he kicked. But I think she got a little money. I mean, she don't got as much money as him, but like
Right.
he wants you out of his house, just leave. Y'all not married, y'all. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Get up out of there.
And
You know what I'm saying?
so, first of all, I didn't even know that they was in a relationship.
Right?
Second of all, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I did because I be seeing them. I used to see them on Instagram, and she was in the video, that masterpiece video. You know what I'm saying? They be
Right.
hugged up, little Instagram stories. They kissing and so I'm like, well, they
Right.
got to be some kind of yeah. It probably ain't his girl, but it's
Right.
main little piece. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, because like honestly, I don't know nothing about old girl except for one time I heard them talking about her on the Breakfast Club and saying, oh, she had said something, I guess, that people didn't like. and then they was kind of questioning whether or not she was black. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
That's the only thing I know about her is the name. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
Like if you would have put a picture of her up and said, "Who is that?" I wouldn't have been able to tell you.
Yeah, me
You know
neither.
what I'm saying? So I don't know nothing about the relationship or whatever, but I just know I've been seeing all these crazy memes, right? One of them was kind of funny though. I ain't gonna stunt, but and they saying that he kicked her out of the house and like kicked the baby out too.
Oh, I know the baby had to go.
Right. So this is my question though: is this supposed to be his baby?
Yeah.
Wow. So he got with this girl and made a baby. What is wrong with these guys, bro?
Right. Yeah.
I don't understand these rappers, bro. I don't understand these celebrities, these people that get money. I don't get them in the decisions that they make, bro. Like, you better off going and get a regular chick anyway. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that's gonna be dumb appreciative of the opportunity that they got. You know what I'm saying? To live that kind of lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? But so that's type crazy, man. So he didn't get with this particular girl. I know she got some type of status, and he didn't have a baby with her. Now she didn't went to jail, which we know there ain't nothing finna happen with that.
Oh yeah.
That case gonna get thrown out. She ain't finna do no time. She ain't finna probably go to court more than twice.
Right, yeah. No probation, none of that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But now, and I want to see if any of these so-called feminists be making posts talking about, to charge her to the max, and no, she ain't supposed to be hitting him, and domestic violence, and oh my God, man.
Right, yeah.
So, go ahead.
I would say it is documented that she hit him. So
right
now if he would have hit her, they would have been a cancel culture. You already know they would have. Oh, don't play his music no more, none of that. But I ain't seen no postings. She done got charged with it. So we'll see how that goes.
Right, and that's exactly what I'm saying, because I think the whole narrative about the baby, even though I don't feel like it would be no mass protests about her being, prosecuted to the max, I think the narrative about the baby is going to undermine any validation for protesting, right? Because the first thing they're gonna say is, well, he was kicking the baby out the house. That's all everybody gonna want to focus on. That he needs to be hit on. He's trying to kick the baby out the house. It's cold outside. You know what I'm saying? We don't know if the baby had a blanket or not. Like, you can hear all the excuses.
Yeah. I would have hit him too.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, right now, I really what I expect, like I said, she might go a couple of court dates. Of course, he ain't going to show up, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. So that whole thing will be over with. So then, okay, the other thing that I was seeing, and I haven't been following this at all either. I really don't follow a lot of stuff, bro.
Right. Yeah.
But this dude, this Rittenhouse guy. So I heard today that they dropped the gun cases or something against him. Like, they dismissed him even having the guns. I don't know if that's necessarily how it go. But here's the weird thing. So I'm in this group, this Facebook group, and it was a bunch of black people in this group. Now listen, I make room for the fact that they could have been being sarcastic, but it just didn't come off as that. But they were saying, man, I hope that dude sue the media for painting him as a bad guy, for besmirching his good character. You know what I'm saying? And he's a victim. I don't know what's going on. I don't follow the case. The only thing I know is the memes, bro. That's all I know. So I've been seeing all the crime memes. I feel like if his crime memes don't replace Jordan's, something wrong with the world, bro.
Right, yeah. Well, first of all, don't say crime memes, say fake crime memes.
Right.
he put on a show in that courtroom, man. I'm like, he tried so hard to get the tears because they just wouldn't come. He just kept frowning up, Like, dude, stop, man.
Yeah.
You first of all, you got the white privilege card. You ain't got to do all that.
Right.
Right? You trying to make people feel sorry for you? Come on, dude. Like, right? He describing the incident. He's just trying to get the tears to come.
Right.
Man, get him.
Oh my God.
Hey, my mama sent me that video. I said, "You gotta be kidding me."
Right. Like
Yeah,
when I seen the video, I'm like, why, fam?
yeah, right, yeah.
Wow.
Like I said, you got the ultimate card. You ain't got to do that, dog.
For real. And
Tell
it's
us so
playing out, and it's playing out exactly that way, like you said,
Exactly.
about him having an open card, because I'm not following it because I don't care, but it's like all the posts that I see people making is like disappointment in what's going on. So I'm just telling people, like, y'all might as well just prepare for the white version of OJ. Like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, he gonna get off. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
Right, yeah. I mean, that was expected anyway, but
I heard the black people were saying that he was being. I'm telling you, bro. I should have screenshot it, man. These was black people, bro. They like making it like he the victim. They was chasing him. I don't know. Maybe it was just some, double sarcasm type thing. You know what I'm saying?
Wait. So do you know the incident? Like, what happened?
I'm aware of the incident that he was from somewhere else and he drove up there with the guns and
well, his mama drove him.
Wow.
Yeah. His mama drove him across state line with the damn assault rifle. You know what I'm saying? So first of all, that should be you crossing state lines with the with the gun anyway.
Right.
So that should have been I don't even know if they even charged him for that. But,
right.
So he talking about he was defending the community. First of all, you coming from somewhere else.
Right.
Why you choosing to defend somebody else? So he probably just like, I'm finna go out here and shoot something. So mama take me over here. So she take him. He go out there shooting people and they got caught.
Oh my God. So then the other thing I heard about it was when the black people were saying that he was being chased. And then I think I seen that one of the dudes he killed was like some sort of convicted rapist or pedophile or something. So I mean,
y'all heard that.
See, so that again, you know what I'm saying? Like, who feel sorry for that? You know what I'm saying? Like they working it out, boy.
Right,
get this guy off. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, like, I don't care, necessarily. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Right.
People died. That's bad. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, at this point, I try not to even be surprised by stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't finna let that get to me. It is what it is. I'm not. That's why I don't pay no attention to it. I ain't following it. I ain't watching it. Like, I just see the memes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, if he gets off, what is your expectation? Like, do you think people gonna use that as an excuse to send this bitch up?
I don't think so. I mean, of course, like, you had to know when the whole thing went down. Like, young, he's 17 years old. They gonna try to take it easy on him. He's white, so like, what y'all really expect to happen?
Right.
It is what it is. Business as usual in America,
But the how many people did he kill? Do you know?
2.
Was either one of them black?
No.
Man, black people better sit down somewhere.
Right, yeah, right. Now, if that was the case, then yeah, but shit, he killed 2 of them.
Yeah, they better sit down somewhere. I don't want to hear nothing. I promise you, I don't want to hear nothing else from them. From this moment on, every time I see somebody post about that, I'm like, man, shut up, man. Be quiet, man. Y'all be the main ones telling white people don't talk about black on black crime, and then y'all want to sit on the internet all day commenting on this white on white crime. Stay out there, folk business, man.
Right, yeah. That ain't my business.
Right, it ain't got nothing to do with you. Let them people do what they gonna do. It ain't got nothing to do with you, man. I'm so glad you told me that. I'm finna be a whole jerk from this moment on, bro. I'm gonna not see not a damn black person post nothing else, bro.
Right, yeah.
Going in on everything.
Right, yeah. I mean, like I say, I expected him to get off anyway. So hey, he killed two of them. Okay, all right. So it was over with. move on. Business as usual.
Yeah.
Right.
So one of the things that I was about to talk about, man, is right now it's this whole, and I know where it came from. It came from Kevin Samuels, really. It's this narrative where you familiar with Kevin Samuels, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's this whole narrative of basically them people are comparing like weight to money. So they saying if you are an overweight woman, if you're fat, not overweight, because that's a difference. And I want to make sure I stay in the distinctions. You feel me? So if you're a fat woman, then you should have a broke man. You know what I'm saying? Just off GP, just because you fat. You see what I'm saying? And if you a broke man, you ain't got no money, you should have a fat woman just off GP, right? So, and I know all this came from Kevin Samuels doing all these comparisons, you know what I'm saying? And telling women, you know, about their weight and their size and this and that, you know what I'm saying? Which I don't necessarily disagree with the template that he's using, but at the same time, I know for me personally, I don't care if I got $0 or $1 million. My woman is never gonna fit into what the BMI says a woman should be. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna never want a woman that small. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna always want a juicy woman. You know what I'm saying? Now, do I want a fat woman? No. You know what I'm saying? Am I okay with overweight? Of course, because overweight just means that you weigh more than what the BMI is telling you should weigh. You know what I'm saying? So, but this whole narrative, bro, and I'm in this Facebook group for this particular podcast, and they are going in right now, bro. It's like post after post after post after post, the men and the women, and you know, the women is saying things like, "Oh, y'all expect women to be this, that, and ooh, and y'all ain't even this on the money side." And then the man is like, "Well, y'all expect men to have this and that, and this and that, and y'all ain't even all that on the weight side." And bro, it's like the most dumbest arguments I've ever seen in my life. This is the crazy part about it. The dudes that from my perspective, looking at the females, the dudes that y'all in here arguing with, not even the dudes that y'all claiming y'all want. They don't even have the money that you talking about. So why are you arguing with them? You in here arguing with average dudes. Average earning cats. You in here arguing, talking about what a woman shouldn't have to weigh and what a man should like. You're not even saying this to the dudes that got the money.
You arguing with people you don't want.
Right. You don't even same thing with the dudes. Y'all in here, y'all arguing with these girls that's obviously overweight. You see what I'm saying? Why they so triggered? You know what I'm saying?
Loud about it.
Right. This is why they in this bag right now, is because they saying, no, I should be, my fat should be okay. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
bro, and I'm sitting back, I'm like, is this what we do? Now, look, I spend 95% of my time in this group chastising women. You know what I'm saying? But I don't do it like how I used to be on Facebook, right? You know, I used to just be just aggressive and angry and bitter and mad. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like I'm stats, data, you know what I'm saying? The numbers. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the effect of our decision or their decisions. Like we know what it is with the guys. You know what I'm saying? But from my opinion, I think the change that we all claim we want to see, even though I don't have any faith that it's going to happen, but I believe that change starts with the women.
Yeah.
Because like they like nowadays the women like to use this what is it, 70% single mom thing, the percentage of kids being raised, black kids is being raised in single parent households, right? But the statistic is 70% are being born out of wedlock. That's the actual statistic of the 70%. So so you have these women and they saying y'all men are making us single moms. And so I'm like, no, you were single when you had the baby.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because you weren't married.
Right. Yeah. You
what
weren't
I'm saying?
married and got divorced. You was never married.
Exactly. You was never married. You was single when you had the baby. So you made yourself a single mom because you allowed this guy to penetrate you without protection from you or him. And now you have this baby. You see what I'm saying?
And without a ring.
You see what I'm saying? Like they starting to say, marry before you carry. You know what I'm saying? So I guess my question to you would be, because you have I know you have the little baby daughter, but you got an older daughter too, right?
Yeah, just turned 13. Yeah.
Okay, 13. Are you talking to your daughter about marriage and men already at 13?
Not really. Just about the boyfriend. I got a little crush on this guy. So I tell her. I mean, she's smart enough to know. What kind of guy she's messing with. Now this little, he's half white, half black guy.
Congratulations. Hey, congratulations. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Straight up and down. Congratulations.
Yeah, he's one of the little sports stars at the school.
Right.
Because they just moved to Houston, Texas.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, they out in Houston now. So mom told me, she just got a little supposed to be boyfriend. So I talked to her about it. So first she tried to deny it. I said, your mom already told me, man. So let's go and put it on the table. Yeah. So I tell her, make sure he treats you like I treat you. Make sure he's nice. Make sure he don't disrespect you. And that's your little puppy love. They go ahead, you're gonna do it anyway. You know what I'm saying?
See, that's like my son, his girlfriend. But see, I used to tell my son not to date black girls. You know what I'm saying? I used to straight up tell him, like, look, just don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Just focus on school. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You're gonna have you some friends, do your thing. Don't even date black girls though, because I know.
How old is your son now?
Oh, he's 16 now, man.
Yeah. I was saying, he's a little older than my kid. Well, my son will be 15 this next month.
Okay. Yeah. And so I mean, him and this girl, they've been talking for a long time, man. It's been a couple years now, and but see, this is why I was okay with her, is because her dad is black, but her mom is white. You see what I'm saying? So I know that she's going to be getting the proper culture. You know what I'm saying? The proper cultivating when it comes to being a wife, being, cordial and civil, you know what I'm saying, with the man inside of a house.
Yeah, how to treat a man. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And all of that. Value a man beyond money. You know what I'm saying? And all of that type of stuff. I mean, because honestly, I met the mom. She seemed pretty cool. I seen the little girl. She could pass for white. My son girl, she could pass for white. She can get away with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I heard her talk. She sound like, she just sounds suburban. I can't say she sound white. they from the burb, so she sounds suburban. You know what I'm saying? But he used to just be, oh man, listen. If he, he got a bad grade, his mom take his phone, he can't talk to that girl. He called me daddy. Daddy. I can't talk to my girlfriend. Oh my God.
That's the end of the world.
You know what I'm saying? But he's growing up and maturing now. You know what I'm saying? His voice done got all deep. You know what I'm saying? So, he's trying to play the role. But because we was talking about him coming to live with me, and I was telling him I might move back to Kentucky. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, well, if we have to, we have to. And I looked, I'm like, my son growing up. You see what I'm saying? Like, hey, if we gotta go to Kentucky, we gotta go to Kentucky. You know what I'm saying? I already talked to my girl, told her that might be an option. She said, okay. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, then. You know what I'm saying? Let me go buy you some mics. You know what I'm saying? Feeling like a proud dad. You know what I'm saying? So, but so here's another question I want to ask you. So with you having a daughter that's in Houston, like, how's your relationship with the mom?
Oh, me and the mom cool. We do the co-parenting thing real cool. We it was some bumpy years, mixed in when she was a little younger. But yeah, we cool now. We communicate. They just moved there. They ain't been there too long, July. So she liked to move around and shit, but she talking about this her final stop right here. So she done got a new boyfriend and everything. So dude pretty cool.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm scared of Houston. They've been on the news too much lately, man.
I like
hurricanes or tornadoes or whatever be going on down there.
Yeah, it do be a lot
and all of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I've been considering, like, I don't want to be in Kentucky forever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I've been thinking, like, man, if I go somewhere else, where would I go? You know what I'm saying? And I know a couple of people that swear by Texas. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not what you think it would be. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when I was in the Army, I used to go back and forth to Houston, man. I had a ball in Houston, man. Just food, good vibe, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty nice. So we actually went, her birthday was October 30th.
Mm-hmm.
So her mom
That's crazy. That's my girl's son's birthday, man.
Oh, okay.
Same day, man.
Yeah, we was I told my wife, I said, man, I might try to go down there, surprise her. But shit, they had been cutting our hours and shit. So yeah, my daughter's mom, she said, well, it's her 13th birthday, and she said she would really like for you to be here. And so that made it for me. I said, well, I'm going now. So,
yeah.
See, I told my daughter though, I said, well, I'm gonna try to get there. I don't know. Then I had told her, I said, well, I don't know, if I don't make it down there. She always come here when I'm off in December for my Christmas shutdown. So she be down here 2 weeks. She always come for Christmas. So, so she said, well,
what's crazy though? All the after 12, all of the next birthdays up into like I say 24 is skipped, and then 25 the last one. But like from 12 to 25, they all important.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like 12.
Yeah.
It's man, you 12 years old. Then it's like 13, your first teenage years. Then it's 14, you 14 years old. Plus you start in high school. Then it's 15. Now you can start working if you get the little pass. Then it's 16, sweet 16. Then it's 17. Now you ain't got to go to school no more. You legal to make a decision on sex. You know what I'm saying? You could take your GED. You know what I'm saying? You that much closer to 18. Then it's 18. You 18. You think you're grown. You can go buy cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? Legally now.
Right. Yeah. Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, 19, 20, 21, 22, you graduate in college. 23, Michael Jordan. I mean, they all matter. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason, bro. You know what I'm saying? My daughter is 20 now. She made
Oh, okay.
20 in July.
Okay.
So it's 21 next year. I know I'm about to do something nice.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm just thinking back, bro. She was going through it so bad in high school that we didn't even really get to celebrate hard. You know what I'm saying? For her birthdays, because it was always some critical crap going on. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And we was trying to talk through something. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just thinking about it now, like they all matter. You know what I'm saying? Like after 12, all that is like a celebration. You know what I'm saying? Each year they just think they grown up. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
And my son come around me chewing toothpicks one more time, bro. One more time, bro. Thinking he a thug, his hat on, chewing his toothpick. No, I'm cool, Dad. I don't want nothing to eat. Man, if you don't get you some nuggets and stop playing with me, you know what I'm saying? Oh my God, man. Hey, but I ain't gonna lie though, man. It's being a dad is really the coolest thing in the world.
Oh man.
I don't know how these cats well, I ain't gonna say I don't know how cats can't be involved because I do know a couple of reasons, but I'm saying the cats that just run, I don't get that.
Yeah, and choose not to.
Yeah, I don't get that, bro. You know what? I'm glad that it's one thing you said that I want to ask you about that I almost forgot. But now that I think about it, and you're not only a father, but you're also a husband, man. I want you to just take a second and say something nice. Say some good things about being married, man, and being a father and an in the home father. Because for this podcast, man, I really want it to be a body of work that our sons and their friends, and you know what I'm saying, and even some older people who may have lacked some lessons in life could come back and watch and get something from it, man. And we hear all the time all of the bad sides to marriage and baby mamas and wives and all of that, man. Tell us some of the good stuff that's going on, man. Because from what I can tell, you are an excited husband. And you celebrate your wife like nobody other than Will Smith celebrates their wife than you. Tell us some good stuff about marriage right now, bro.
Well, bringing that up, I'm glad I don't got no Jada.
Right.
Yeah, well, that's my daughter's name, but as a wife, I don't have a Jada. So, because I probably would be locked up right now. But
man, it's tough.
But yeah,
I don't really pray, but I'm praying for Will.
Yeah, jeez. Yeah, but my wife, man, she's pretty awesome, man. I met her. The thing about when I met her, I had never seen her before, and I had been here a couple years, so that was kind of a good sign that because I was going to the club every weekend. You know, I was out after hour spots. Like I told you, party till 6 in the morning. Everybody come drinking up. I'm like, I ain't never seen her before. So I'm thinking like maybe she's from Atlanta or something. She's just down here for the weekend. You know what I'm saying? So when I talked to her, she said, "Well, yeah, I'm from Chattanooga. I've been here all my life." I said, "What? You don't go out and nothing like that?" She said, "I don't really go out like that because I'm studying for my nurse board or whatever it is. Trying to get a nursing the next certificate." So she said, "I've just been focused on that and trying to work. I've been working, just trying to go to the next level." I'm like, damn. That's something. So we started dating. You know what I'm saying? So dating turned into a relationship. We moved in together pretty quickly. It kind of scared me. I'm like, man, I gotta get my shit together. You know what I'm saying? But seeing how she had her shit together made me want to get my shit together. You know what I'm saying? So I had I stopped smoking and shit. Stopped smoking weed. Well, my job too. They was doing rain. They started doing more rain. You know, her being I said, well, we here together, you know what I'm saying? We trying to build something, so I can't be getting kicked out of fired for smoking and shit, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Right there, come home looking stupid.
Right.
So,
Exactly.
but the like when when I proposed to her, you know what I'm saying, I seen like, man, this girl got her head on her shoulders. She take care of her business. She had one child, before me, and the daddy he don't do nothing. Like he just absent. He stayed about 10 minutes from us, and I'm like, when he first came to pick up, it was probably like 6 months after knowing her, and I'm like, is do he not stay here? She's like, no, he stayed down the street. I'm like, damn, bro, like what I'm saying? Like, this your daughter, like.
Yeah.
She like, yeah, that's just how he do. I'm like, oh well, I mean, I was helping take care of her anyway, so it ain't like she had a good job. It ain't like we need them, but damn,
Right.
at least spend time with her. You know what I'm saying? This
Right.
your daughter,
Yeah.
right? So, well, like I said, once I seen her, handle her business, and she's a great mother, all that. I said, yeah, I'm gonna lock her down.
And how long y'all been married now?
5 years.
It's been 5 years since y'all got married?
Yep, 5 years. Yeah.
Damn. That would just be fun.
Yeah, man, bro.
I thought you was finna say 2 or 3.
Bro, I swear. The other day I was thinking about it because I had to add her to my paperwork at the VA.
Mm-hmm.
So they asked about marriage and stuff, the date of the marriage. I'm like, damn, that was 2016. I said, damn.
Right.
It didn't even seem that long.
At all. That's
Man,
crazy.
Yeah, it's fine.
I definitely thought you was gonna say 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
So basically you like marriage. Marriage is good.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and what I want to add about her is that, she since it was I had got fired from Volkswagen, the racing supervisor, and she didn't got me up out of there and shit. So the good thing about her is, I didn't have no income coming in for like a month. You know what I'm saying? And, I still got 2 other kids. I gotta, pay child support. I had a little saved up, but but she like, oh well, don't worry. I know, I got you till you, get back on your feet. And I'm like, damn, and that's what it's about, man. You got somebody that got you and tell you, man, you ain't gotta, don't worry about it. I got you. You know what I'm saying? So I seen that. I'm like, yeah, she a real one. So had my back when it got rough a little bit. So I said, yeah, this
But
the
you
one.
ended up back at Volkswagen though, right?
Yeah. They investigated that shit and saw that racist piece of. So they had to bring me back and pay me for that time I was gone.
Oh wow, did they?
Yeah. It was somebody had actually told this guy that worked for the union. We've been trying to get the union in there, but we still ain't got it in there yet. But somebody had told the dude about what happened. He's like, man, they can't fire you over that. I'm like, yeah, they cut my badge off. Ain't nothing I can do. I can't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So he like, nah, man. He said, they gonna have to get your job back. I'm like, man, they ain't gonna get my damn job back. He got it back from me.
So y'all been married for 5 years. How long y'all been actually together?
2013.
So basically he had 3 more to that, so 8 years.
Yep.
Are you tired of her? Physically?
No.
Thank you, man. Because I'm tired of being the only one who feel this way.
Now you seen pictures of her. You know what I'm saying? She got a little wagon back there. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm a ass man myself. Right. So shit, it ain't got old to me yet.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand these guys because I'm gonna just be honest because I always am about this, bro. I don't respect cheaters. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? I like when I was younger, and my guys would be telling me stories or whatever. This the guy. You know what I'm saying? This your man. You ain't trying to spend your time judging him. You know what I'm saying? But
Yep.
now I don't even want to hear about it, bro. Because what you not gonna do is sit in my face and tell me how you cheating on your girl, and then expect me to sit in your girl face and act like I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I mean, straight up and down.
Yeah.
So I don't even want to hear about it. Don't even tell me. Like I wouldn't tell on you. You know what I'm saying? If I know, I'm not gonna go and be like, yo, this nigga cheating on you. Like, no, I'm not gonna do that. But at the same time, bro, I don't want to hear about that. You know what I'm saying? Because if that's really how you feel, bounce. I got a daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is like I don't want my daughter to go through that. So I'm not finna, you know what I'm saying? Even before that, though, it just always felt like, why cheat? You know what I'm saying? Just man up and be like, yo, this is what I'm on. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see who I want to see when I want to see him. Now, if you want to be a part of my program, it is what it is. If not, you know what I'm saying? I respect those type of guys. You know what I'm saying? But some dude coming to me, yo, I got this bad one, bro. I stepped out on my pause. I don't want to hear that.
Keep it to yourself, dog.
That don't make me respect you. I'm not finna give you no points. Actually, you just lowered my respect.
You lost a point.
You feel me? Because if you was a real thug, you'd be at the crib telling your girl about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, babe, I just met this young one. Took her down. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't tell me, go tell your girl.
If you that gangster.
Yeah. But this whole narrative, bro, and I'm so glad you said that. And now I'm gonna give you a couple of minutes to expand on it again. But bro, this whole narrative that guys paint that, oh, I just need something new. I get tired of the same girl. Well, now let me interject this real quick.
Okay.
I do think that there's a level of sexual responsibility that women should take on when they, get in a relationship exclusively with a man. And I know for women that, their sex is like, I don't want to say a tool, but more often than not, they want to feel like they're getting something out of it. You know what I'm saying? And so in a relationship, when you've been a while, been together for a while, it can become a little redundant. You know what I'm saying? Because it get to a point where y'all ain't going out and getting dressed up and doing all of this fancy stuff, and then coming to that, it's just like roll over, move the meat out the way. Good night, baby. You know what I'm saying? It gets to that point after a while. It becomes very dutiful. You know what I'm saying? Where it's just like a part of the thing that needs to happen. We need to release, and you need for us not to cheat. So you know what I'm saying?
Gotta be. You know what I'm saying? Give it
saying? But bro, I'm talking about I've been messing with my girl. Well, I've been knowing her for 17 years, but when I was with my son mom, I wasn't, dealing with her, of course. I wasn't cheating. I'm not no cheater. So, but when my son mom cheated on me, she was the first person I called, my girl now. Because I had already knew her. She was the first call. You cheated? Yo. You know what I'm saying? Started messing back with her. Then I started, I was working as the building manager. Then I started selling weed too. When it caught my little saber, threw the sounds in there. I still got my son with me every day. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm just running through the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? I'm screwing everybody. It was the retarded girl that stayed on the third floor. I hit that too. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I was hitting everything. I was mad, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you cheated on me. I'm faithful. You know, I don't know a nigga that's faithful. You out here cheating. Oh, no, I'm screwing everybody, bro.
Yeah.
So, but it was like once I got with I started, really like my girl now, I was dealing with her on a daily basis. And when she went around, then I was getting up with other girls. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then when we moved out west, I was still living with my son and his mom at the time, though. We were still living in the same house. I'm gone though. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Then when we moved out west, I knew it was over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We done moved to the west side. We moved to the building where your whole family live at, so you don't need me no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, this is about to be the end.
Yeah.
But
So,
as sad as I was, I knew I wanted to be with my girl anyway, really. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And so once I was, moved from over there with my son and his mom, I really just focused in on my girl. That was 2011. We've been together ever since, and I
Okay.
am in no way, form, or fashion tired of her, bro.
Nah.
At all.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't get that. Like, bro, okay, if this your girl, like, not one of them, this your main girl.
Right.
So obviously you attracted to her, something about her, like, man, this gonna be my girl.
Right.
So I mean, of course, you might see another girl you at the gas station or something like, man, shawty, she look
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
But to go pursue it and then like, nah. I just take my look and then get back in my car, drive off. Even some girls like it was probably about a month or two ago.
Mm-hmm.
So I stopped at the liquor store. So I got me a bottle. So the girl behind me, she's talking about, oh man, you looking nice, blah blah. So thank you, man, appreciate it. So paid for my liquor. So she called me going to my car. Like, man, that's a nice car right there, man. But can I stop and talk to you for a minute? I said, yeah, what's going on? She's like, man, is you from here? I'm like, nah, I'm from Chicago. She's like, oh, for real? I said, yes. So she said, I ain't never seen you before, but I said, well, I'll be at the home with my wife and kids, or I at my mother-in-law house playing cards or something. She said, oh, you married? Yeah, I'm married. You see the ring? You know.
Right.
So she said, well, you can have friends, can't you? I said, no, I ain't got no time for no friends. I, I ain't got time for
Right.
So what's wrong with a little friend? I was like, no. I said, I got enough. I got enough friends. I'm good.
Right.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, all right. I'll see you later. Bye. You ain't finna wreck my house. No, you ain't. See you later. Bye.
Right.
Nope.
Now, and you know what's so crazy, man? Because like, so with my lady, I've been in Chicago since the pandemic started because I had lost my job down there, and we was already going through it. And so that just was just like, man, I'm gonna go back to the crib. You know what I'm saying? And then I kind of like been hesitant to go back down there, even though I really want to. You know what I'm saying? Just because I miss my girl. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be with my girl. So I mean, we travel and we get together and travel and stuff. But right now, basically, I'm in a long distance relationship. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard. It's real hard. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna trip. But I don't, for the summer, of course, I was outside. I got the bag like everybody else. So I went Mike crazy. You know what I'm saying? Bought all the brims I needed, and nigga, it was Douce 1738 and Hennessy in the trunk every single day for the whole summer. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure I spent a couple of bands on bottles. You know what I'm saying? From May to September. You know what I'm saying?
Turn to the
Bottles
back.
and ice. All summer love, bro.
Right.
So it's like now it's cuffing season, right? It's cold. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
I'm
So
stuck in the crib.
Yeah.
You know
Ain't
what I'm
not
saying?
sad like that no more.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like all these Jordans and Air Force Ones and and Hirachis just sitting on the wall looking stupid. You know what I'm saying? All these jeans, all
Yeah,
these clothes and everything I bought, everything just sitting up nice and clean and dumb. You know what I'm saying? Ain't really getting put to no use.
right,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? I'm wearing the cheapest stuff I bought to work because I'm stupid. I ain't buy no work clothes like I wasn't never gonna have to work again. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm just picking up. All right, this was only $20.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
yeah,
ahead and wear these felines to work. You know what I'm saying?
right. I can mess these up. Hey,
Right. Then I was feeling all insecure. So today I wore my Hirachis. I bought this is the first pair of Hirachis I ever owned. I bought they called a toadstool, right? It's some crazy brown color and black. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And I get to work, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, why did you wear these shoes to work, man? This is not a party. You
right.
know what I'm saying? Like, this is work, man. Like,
Yeah, you
I
ain't gonna
came in
turn
the
it.
house, put them shoes. I'm like, I put them on top of the box because I gotta clean them before I put them in the box. Like, I'm putting these shoes up. I really feel like calling my son. I'm like, man, come get all these shoes, bro. Just I got all the Nikes and Jordans on one side, and then
Yeah,
like I bought all kind of Filas and Troops and Reeboks and Creative Rex and Asics.
yeah,
Bro, I
yeah,
bought like 20 some pairs of gym shoes from May to September, bro. Just like a jerk, bro. Just
yeah,
order everything online every
yeah,
other day. UPS, FedEx showing up to the crib. You know what I'm saying? And I just be looking at them shoes every day. Like I just need to tell my son, come take all this, bro.
yeah,
Please
right,
get
yeah,
all this out my face, man. You know what I'm saying?
right.
But I don't even know how I got on that. But I want to get back on this for 1 second before I go to the other thing you made me think of, bro.
Mm.
How like what is it that you think is going on in some men's mind where they could even say they tired of their woman sexually? I know
Man,
you're not like that, so it's probably hard. You know what I'm saying?
right, yeah, I'm
To
trying.
even
I,
verbalize what could be going on.
you know, what? I think they think it's cool to. Oh, I hear her. I hear her. I can hear her. I'm gonna go hear her. Like
Right.
I don't know if it's the music or try to make it like. I mean, that's what rappers do. They I had a different girl every night type shit. But like,
Mm-hmm.
bro, like I mean, it's cool until you. Now you done hit two of them in this week, and both of them got pregnant. Now they done switched the story. Now they want to keep it,
Right.
or one of them burn you or something. It's cool to them. So see, I know. Now people be like, you can't be 100% sure, man. Your girl ain't cheating on you. Yes, I can. I am. 'Cause I know the way she was raised. I know her mama. I know how she acts. She go to work. She come home. If she go out, she got with her sisters. I know where they going. I, I don't have to. I don't have to worry about that. I know the
Right.
type of person she is. I know the type of level of respect she got for herself and me. Because
Right.
I got the same. Like I don't have to worry about that. Like
Yeah.
so, why would I go out there and do it? I know she's not doing it. So and then, like I said, I'm totally attracted to my woman. So
Right.
she got everything I need. I don't need to go find a girl with a bigger booty than hers.
Right.
Hers big enough for me. I like it.
Man.
Like the way it feels.
Right.
I don't need
I
to.
don't get it, bro.
I don't need to try no other one out.
Man, look, I'm gonna tell you how. Let me tell you how my girl did me, bro. Now, when I was young, on the 12, 13 side of the game, I always liked dark skinned women, but they didn't like me back. They was always attracted to the light skinned guys, but the
Yeah.
light skinned girls liked me. So I liked who liked me
Yeah,
instead of
yeah, yeah.
constantly getting my heart broke because the dark skinned girl don't want to talk to me.
Right,
I'm gonna go ahead and rock with the light skinned girl. They like me.
right, yeah, yeah.
And then I ended up when I got with my daughter mom, she's my complexion, you know what I'm saying? But that was just like a by chance thing. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And then after that, I was with my son, mom, who of course is light skinned. You know what I'm saying? Um, even though I had already knew my girl now, but my like I didn't have an appreciation for melanin, for dark skin, and it's like I just when I was younger, it seemed like the dark skinned girls had, I'm like you, I'm a booty man. It seemed like they had the bigger booties. It seemed like they
Yeah.
were more thicker than the light skinned ones. But as we got older, seemed like the light skinned girls had it going. They used to be thick
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
And then you would see the difference. The dark skinned girls would have that athletic thick, you know what I'm saying, where it's more tight like a Serena Williams. And then the light skinned girls would have this jiggly, the girl from the Wankster video walking into the stove type thing going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was addicted to that. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But my girl has turned me out, bro. It's like all you got to do is just be dark skinned. You attractive to me now. You know what I'm saying? I be seeing girls that 10 years ago I wouldn't have called them ugly, but it wouldn't have been no thing. But now it's like these girls that the average cat I know would probably say is average to me be beautiful. Just off the
Yeah.
strength, they dark skin. I appreciate the melanin. I
Yeah.
appreciate the whole phenotype. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying of the black woman. My girl did that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what she made me appreciate and value melanin and the skin tone and the darkness and the richness, you know what I'm saying,
Mhm.
of black women.
Yeah.
How could I get tired of that? And I
Yeah.
got it at home. You see what I'm
And
saying? I'm
yeah.
not gonna get tired of it.
Yeah. No. Yeah. You're right. So you got it right.
Right.
Like,
You see what I'm saying? So
you
I'm not
don't
like
need to go search for it.
right.
You got you one.
I mean, maybe if I was just one of them guys that if I was still in my I need a light skinned girl phase, you know what I'm
Good.
saying? Then I would feel like I'm missing something. But I don't. Not to mention the fact it's another thing, bro. This is why I like having my own podcast because I can say what I want to. Bro, I don't like taking the time to please women. I know
Yeah.
that sounds like whatever, but I don't, man. Like
I kind of feel you on that.
you see what I'm saying? Like all of the things that it take for you that you have to do to please a woman intimately, I take pride in doing that for my girl because that's my
Right. Yeah. Right.
girl.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. I'm
You
gonna
see what
please
I'm
her.
saying?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like I'm glad that it's working on you, but the fact that it's working on you is pleasing to me.
Yep.
So it's still self-serving. You see
Right.
what I'm saying? I'm,
Yeah.
I'm still basically selfish in a way.
Right.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah. Get you
I'm
where you
trying
want
to
to
lift
be.
you up
Yeah.
so I can be proud. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So
I did
pat
that.
myself on the back.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm
I did.
saying? Like,
I
good
did
job,
that.
good job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah.
some random chick. I'm not doing all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not gonna
Yeah.
happen, bro. I don't have
Right.
the
Yeah.
energy no more at
And
all.
yeah. Just yeah. Not the energy. Not the time. Not the
At all.
money.
At all.
Because you 9 times out of 10. I know niggas still be out here cheating in the street. Like, okay, now you got to go get a room. You
Mhm.
got to go, and it can't be around here because this is
Right.
small. Now you got to You got to go travel down there and say,
Right.
go get a room.
Right.
Go do all this. Then just what happened? Your girl call you. Oh, why you ain't answer the phone?
Right.
Uh, man,
Who want them headaches?
not me.
Who want them headaches, bro? Like
Y'all know.
that's another thing too. It's hard enough just dealing with one woman. You know what I'm saying? And
Man,
and 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 that craziness. You know what I'm
bro.
saying? And the beef here and the conflict there and the argument there. Like it's enough dealing with just one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Why do I want to go through that with all man,
yeah. 2, 3, or 4 days. No,
I never really when I was 16, 17, it was kind of fun just, trying to meet women and trying to, get them to lay with you.
yeah,
But
yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Back in the day, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, ever since that I was 14, I knew I want me a woman, I want me a family. You know what I'm saying? I want my own crib because my dad wasn't in my life. I want to have me a family and be in my kids' life. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really get the nurturing and stuff I thought I was supposed to get from my OG. So I want to find a woman that was gonna give me that and give it to my kids. You know what I'm saying? Like it was never. Only time it was about chasing women was when I didn't have one. You know what I'm saying? I don't have one. Man, it is what it
Yeah.
is. You know what I'm
Right. Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Dibbling down.
then as soon as I like when I met my son, mama, we was at the mall over there on Chicago Avenue in Pine.
Mhm.
And she walked in with her sister. I just seen the light skin, the long hair. Hair wasn't done, no makeup, no nothing, jogging pants, house shoes on. It didn't matter. She was light skinned, hair all down her. I'm like, and I had literally just got out of jail like the day before this or something, right?
Yeah.
So I'm standing there. She walked past, I'm looking, she see me looking, she kind of smiled, keep going. Then I went and got a pen and paper and was just standing at the front of the mall waiting on her to come out. And when she
Yeah.
came past, I just handed her the pen and the paper. You know, she was like, "So what? You just know you gonna get my number?" I'm like, "Yeah, I know
Yeah.
I'm getting your number. You got like messed up. You think I ain't
Yeah.
getting your number? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? What's wrong, man?
Yeah. Put
You
it down.
write the
Put it.
number down. You know what I'm saying? Boom.
Oh,
We started hooking up, and so it was probably about a month of us hooking up. And this was so crazy. I call her. Watch this. I call her. I call her and tell her about hooking up with my girl now, the girl I'm with now. Because, like I said, I knew her first.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I was, messing with her, you know what I'm saying? Then I met my son mom. And
Mhm.
I call her, I'm like, man, you ain't gonna believe what just happened to me. Right? She
Yeah.
like, what? I'm like, man, I'm kicking it with this girl. I done got drunk. I accidentally went down on her, man. Bro, in the middle of my next sentence, click. I called back. Did you just hang up on me? She like, yeah, I don't want to hear about you being with another girl. I'm like, I thought we was friends. You know
Right. Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, why can't I tell you about like
Yeah. What
you
happened? Yeah.
told me you was talking to 3 other dudes. Did I get upset? You know
Yeah.
what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, I don't understand that. And then she just went all off into this whole thing and was like, look, if we can't be exclusive, you know what I'm saying? Then I don't even want to have no relationship with you. So this is what I did. And I'm ashamed to admit this, but it's true. I said, look, all right. I was like, look, let me think about it, man. I'm gonna call you back. I hang the phone up. I hung the phone up. I was like, yes,
Yeah.
yes, yeah, gotcha. You know what I'm saying? Gotcha. You know what I'm
Right.
talking about?
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, she don't even know. This all I've been wanting to hear from anybody at this point.
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
tired of being
Right.
single. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of chasing girls in the street. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
my girl, you know what I'm saying, who I was like I say, my girl now, who I was dealing with at the time, she wasn't on that, man.
Yeah.
She wasn't considering having no relationship. You
Oh,
know what I'm
okay.
saying?
Yeah.
And so at that time I wasn't hurt because I was so happy to be out of jail. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like I wasn't really thinking about what nobody else was thinking about. You know
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I
Right.
was messing with a couple of girls. You know what I'm saying? This other little chick I was talking to named Connie. You know what I'm saying? She was like, hey, I ain't gonna lie, Connie was nice, man. She was like a Leah, but she had like a lazy eye. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't always lazy, but when
Yeah.
it was bad. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right. Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, but when my baby mama was like, if we can't be exclusive, I'm like, man, yes. What you talking about? Yes. She was first of all, she was working at Bank of America. She was in college, going to I believe it was DePaul University, no kids, light skin, long hair. I'm like, what? Yes. What
Yeah.
do you mean?
Yeah. I'm winning.
Good. Take this baby. You know what
Right.
I'm talking about? Immediately. Ah. Then she gonna have the audacity to call me all sad. Oh, pregnant. Good. What you mean?
Right.
That was the plan.
Right. Right. Yeah. Okay.
What are you talking about? This Thank you for letting me know the plan is going as it's supposed
Right.
to. I love it when the plan comes together. What are you talking
Right.
about?
Yeah.
I know, but you ain't working and I'm still in school, man. Look, I ain't worried about none of that. Life will fix itself out. Life will work itself out.
Right.
It is
Yeah, we'll
what
be
it
all right.
is.
Yeah,
I'm
we'll
just
be
trying
good.
to lock you down on the light skin, long hair side of the game. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah. Right. I got you. I got
Here
you.
we are, 16 years later. She over here with this midget with dreadlocks. You know what I'm saying? I got a 16-year-old son. He chilling though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, man. I don't understand these cats, bro. That be saying like, oh, they get tired of they girl, or how could you just be with one girl, man? I think it's some sort of. I almost want to attribute it to a mental illness, man. Because listen. I won't argue with the fact that I don't think that men are monogamous by nature, especially when they're
Yeah.
young. You know what I'm
Oh yeah.
saying? But
Yeah.
I will argue against you lying. I will argue against you cheating every day of the week, because if you're that much of a man, you shouldn't have to. When I was a player in the streets, like I said, I called Shorty. Man, guess what happened to me? Tell her about another one. You feel
Yeah.
me? Even with my daughter mom, when we was first talking, she knew I was talking to other girls. I would tell her about my situations. What I'm lying for.
Right. Yeah. I used to be brutally honest. Like, so you went over this girl? I'm just telling you how it is, bro. Like,
Right.
why would I lie for her? First of all, we ain't together. What I'm lying to you for?
Right.
Right? Like,
And if we was together, I wouldn't be. This story wouldn't even exist. You
right,
know what I'm
exactly.
saying? I wouldn't even be
Yeah.
doing none of that. Because I'm also a big believer in karma, bro. And it's to the point where it's almost I have a toxic relationship with karma, bro. I'll be afraid everything, you know what I'm saying, is gonna come back on me. You know what I'm saying? If I see somebody else slip and fall, I'll be like, now I'm finna slip and fall tomorrow. This is some bull. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you had to slip and fall in front of me, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, so I definitely don't understand them cats, man. But let me get into this subject, because I'm glad you had spoke about this a minute ago. You just brung it up in passing that you was in the military. And I'm glad I finally got somebody that was in the military on here so I can ask this question. Would you recommend to any of your kids or grandkids to join the military?
Nope.
If you don't mind, could you go into that and tell us why?
I sure will. For me, I did it as I wasn't really thinking. I went to college for 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't do too much. I was down there selling weed, partying, you know what I'm saying, smoking weed, all kind of, you know what I'm saying, just having small. So I didn't really take it serious enough. So I had got caught with some weed. I had got locked up. Then I got out, and then so I got kicked out of the SIU. I was at SIU. So I go back home. So I was at my mama crib. So she was like, "Well, what you gonna do?" I don't know. But then my homie, James Flagg, he said, "Man, I'm gonna go take this test, man. Go to the army. You know what I'm saying? They pay you an extra bonus if you test high, test scores high." So I'm like, I ain't going back to school.
Right.
Like, okay, I'm gonna go on, go on, try to see what it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I just jumped in, and then I was thinking about it when I took the test. I'm like, man, I don't know if I really want to do this. But then when my test scores came back, they was kind of high, so I got a extra bonus on top of the pay that they was giving. I'm like, all right, well, shoot, I ain't seen this kind of money in a while, so I'm gonna go jump in.
Right.
So I just jumped in, you know what I'm saying? But once I got in there, I saw immediately. I'm like, nah, this ain't for me, man. But you done signed up for 6 years now, so
Right.
you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know what? I'ma just ride it out. You know what I'm saying? But when I got in it, and not really when I was at first I was just National Guard.
Right.
So I was just doing the weekends on 52nd and Cottage. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't too bad. 2 weeks out the year we go to camp, you know what I'm saying? So that wasn't bad. But when I got to like doing basic training and going to these different training, like Camp Atterbury in Indiana, and you see how racist these motherfuckers is. It's just like, damn, they don't try to hide it. They don't try to sugarcoat it or nothing. Like,
right.
Damn, y'all like this? Like, I thought we was all Army of One. Hell no, it ain't like that for real.
Right.
I said, nah. Then I went to active duty in Fort Polk, Louisiana, and I never been around more racist people in my life, and I had to be there for a year and a half. I'm like, this is crazy, man. I said, man.
So did you end up doing the whole 6?
Yeah, I did the whole 6. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I did the whole 6. My last year and a half was that it capped it off in Louisiana. I'm like, hell no. They told me, you want to re-enlist? We got a bonus for re-enlistment 4 more years. Man, if y'all don't get the hell out of my face, get the hell on somewhere, re-enlist. I'm sorry. This how racist this shit was. So we got there. We was attached to the unit from Joliet, so we didn't even go with the people from 52nd and Cottage. So we with all these white people. They in charge of us now. You know, they gave us to them. So then I had failed a drug test. So I said, damn, I failed a drug test. Damn, I'm about to, face the consequences, whatever.
Wait, so, when did you fail?
They gave us one like the week after we got there to Louisiana for active duty.
Oh, so this is when you first got down there?
Yeah. So I
didn't know about niacin?
Oh, I took some little drink and some pills. I don't know what the hell it was. Somebody told me to take something.
That niacin never worked for me.
Right, yeah, it didn't work.
My cousin swore by that while he was in the Navy, and when I was on probation years back, I tried it the first time, and I got lucky because one of my homies' girl worked at a drug facility, and they told me I could take my test wherever was best for me. And so the first time she just lied, and then the second time she was like, "Look, you're gonna have to draw clean because I can't keep lying."
Yeah.
Like, man, I guess this niacin bullshit ain't working. I had to stop smoking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
My cousin swore by that niacin while he was in the Navy, bro.
They did too in the Army. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you say you dropped dirty.
Yeah. I dropped dirty. So they told me. So they say, well, you failed a drug test. I'm like, okay, well, I was smoking, so okay. So then, you have to go before them to get your punishment.
Mm-hmm.
So this was before that. So technically, I'm not in trouble yet.
Mm-hmm.
But I was gonna fly back to Chicago. We had like a little 4-day weekend for was it Labor Day or something. I done bought the ticket and everything. He's supposed to tell me, "Oh, you can't go. You can't leave the base." I'm like, I'm not in trouble yet. Like, the sentencing is next week. Like, I don't appear before y'all till next week. They're like, "Nah, you can't leave off the base."
Mm-hmm.
And of course, there were some white people that failed. They got to leave and do all that. I'm like, damn, y'all done had me wasted. I done bought this plane ticket and everything. I said,
that's
man.
Crazy.
So
that was probably Rittenhouse uncles and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy, man.
So then, I had so they give my punishment. They say, okay, you got to do 45 days extra duty. Now this means normal work day from 6 to 4:30. So I got to do the regular work day 6 to 4:30, and then at 6 I got to come back to work 6 to 10 and do whatever the hell they tell me to do.
Right.
So it just most of the time it was fill these sandbags up and go put them over here. So I got to fill these bags with sand, go take them about 100 yards, go each one by one, just take them, fill them up with. Then bring them back over and dump the sand out. Like, bro, come on, man. Like, for real, bro. Okay, all right. So then,
that sound like that movie First Time Felon. Omar Epps.
Yeah.
Them sandbags, the town was flooding.
Doing all kind. I'm talking about just
That's
stupid.
crazy,
Just
bro.
we gonna make you do dumbass shit just to punish
Right.
you on. But now I told you some white people done fail too. So they in there with me. So we got the same extra duty. But they get to go in the day room or go clean up, go wipe the tables down.
Right.
Well, they ain't out here with me. What they get to go inside and
right.
in the AC. We in Louisiana. It's hot. I'm talking about hot as hell.
Yeah, I already know.
Full uniform on, carrying these sandbags over here. Go like.
Yeah.
So then it was like 2 weeks. Now I got to do. We work Monday through Friday, but I got to also do this on Saturday and Sunday. It's 45 straight days. So I'm talking, man. So then, like I say, they got us, the black people, doing all kind of labor work. All the white people, they all go clean the office up, go do this. Like, man.
I'm gonna be honest. This is the thing, though, that the reason why I even wanted to bring up this topic, right? Because I was never in the military. I'm not sure if I told the story on the podcast before, but when I was 19, I considered it. I was living in Champaign-Urbana, and there was this one cat. He was a recruiter. He used to come through the neighborhood, whatever. And I think out of everybody out there, he could see in my face that I was actually interested. So, that's all they need.
Oh, yeah.
And then they're going to harass you every time they see you from that point on.
Yeah,
I was going through it, man. I ain't went through my story yet. I'm going to do a podcast where I have somebody interview me so I can tell my story. But I was having a rough go of it. I always have been, really. And I was just like, man, I'm finna bounce. My cousin had went to the Navy. We the same exact age. And, he came back from the Navy. And at that time, just the fact that he was 18 with a car, he come back, he got a little Geo Metro, you know what I'm saying? Them cars ain't no bigger than an iPhone. You know what I'm saying? But he got the little Geo Metro, he got some little speakers in the trunk, you know what I'm saying? He got his wife with him, you know what I'm saying? He visiting back at the crib and we riding and kicking it, man, and it's just like, and I'm sad because I'm already thinking about you finna have to go back, you know what I'm saying? And I'm scared. I don't want to get that phone call, my cousin died in some goofy war or something, you know what I'm saying? So, but fast forward some months later, I'm 19. I'm just like, you know what, man? Maybe I think I'm finna bounce, bro. I think I'm finna go and join the military. And so I went up to the recruitment office and I'm hollering at Buddy. And he like, man, which branch you think you want to go to? And I'm like, oh, I'm thinking about the Marines. He was like, no.
No,
that's not for you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He was like, you need to consider the Air Force. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the Army. Maybe. He was like, but I think the Air Force would probably be a better, landing spot for you. And so and basically he was just saying because I had a messed up attitude. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't gonna be able to deal with what they was gonna put me through, you know what I'm saying, in the Marines. You know what I'm saying? And so he just like gave me a couple of pamphlets and just thinking over. Of course, I never went back. I ended up getting married. You know what I'm saying? I just like, what, forget all this. Mom, I want to come back to Chicago. I got my girlfriend. I want to bring her with me. And my mom was like, you ain't bringing no more girls in my house, laying up with no girls. I'm like, cool. I know what to go do. Dun, 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 you know what I'm saying? We go down and we got married. We ain't had no rings or nothing. It was 3 people in there besides me and her. My auntie, her grandmama, and the preacher dude. You know what I'm saying? And we just said our little vows and we got married, man. And it was what it was. Hold on. I think my man just came on. Let me see. Bang, you there?
Let me get my headphones together, bro. Hold on a second.
Okay. Yeah, and so I ended up getting married or whatever, and I brung my wife back to Chicago with me or whatever, and that lasted like 3 months. You know what I'm saying? So it was over with. But the one thing I can say, and the reason why I really want to talk about this is because I'm looking at the few people that I know that went to the military, and really, this is the way I see it. When I look at all of the men that I know that have they're what I would call successful. They've had, very few run-ins with the law and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? They just doing good. You know what I'm saying? You, my boy that's coming on now, Bang, Tay, my cousin, even though he did do a couple of years, but other than that, you know what I'm saying? It's like my boy Chris, like all the guys I know that have been able to ink out a pretty much clean path, man, in life. They either was in the military or they grew up with their fathers or both. You know what I'm saying? And so I got my nephews right now, man, and they going through it. They mama gone. They don't know their daddies. They grandmama gone now. They spread all out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking about options. You know what I'm saying? What can I, have them do? And go ahead.
I'm saying, let me now. It does have certain benefits. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, it gives you a job immediately. You got a job. You making money. You know what I'm saying? They'll pay for your school if you decide to go to school. If that's what you want to do. They'll pay for it.
Right.
It looks good on the job application after you get out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it has benefits. You know what I'm saying? But it's just, can you endure while you're there? You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna be some trials and tribulations while you're there. So I mean, if you know where we from, it was rough, but like, man, I could put up with this till I gotta do it however long I gotta do it, and I'm up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all use me, I'm gonna use y'all, and it. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, it got benefits, but you know what I'm saying? If you can put up with it, and that's the way you want to go.
And that's my thing, because that's the thing. The biggest thing I think that you get personally from the military is the discipline. You know what I'm saying? You get discipline and it toughens up your skin, man, where every little thing ain't throwing you off your game. Every little thing ain't you not having these emotional reactions, you know what I'm saying, to every little thing that's most of the time being said. Because most of the time the stuff that we are reacting to is words. You know what I'm saying?
And like you say, it do teach you discipline, because man, it's so many times like these people say something to you, you'll be like, man, I should knock this mother. But you can't do it. Like, let me chill, man. That's like, dude, you know, if we was outside, if we was
Right.
at the club or something, I'd have knocked your ass out.
No
Like,
doubt. No doubt.
let me practice my self-discipline. I'm gonna chill. You know what I'm saying? You got it.
Right. And that's what I'm saying because, bro, I went to this military school called Lincoln's Challenge. It was in Rantoul, Illinois.
Yeah.
So, bro, I loved it. Bro. I ain't gonna even stunt. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they was getting us up 4:30, 5:30 in the morning. We running out there, and all that. Look, I ain't gonna lie, yeah. You know what I'm saying? It was some mornings where I got up like,
Yeah.
woo. But
Right.
at that time when I was there, we was co-ed. So and everybody had the Magic Johnson, Isaiah Thomas shorts. You know, but back in the day, they used to hoop in Speedos, basically. You know what I'm saying? So the girls had them on too. You know what I'm saying? So hey, it was most of the mornings I was getting up ready.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we finna be out there, run behind the girls. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, I'm trying to make it fun. You know what I'm saying? I was having a good time, man. I mean, but I ended up getting kicked out for fighting. I fought this Italian dude. He used to, you know how the military is. One person get in trouble, everybody get in trouble. And he would get everybody in trouble all the time. And one day he was getting everybody in trouble, and I just went off on him, and I had a little moment with one of the our team leaders and one of the girls that was in there. They we went for a walk, and they was talking to me and just like, you got to be calm, and I was just like, man, I might as well just leave now, because I know I'm not gonna be able to make it through this, because somebody, I know me, I'm gonna blow up. You know what I'm saying? And they were trying to talk me out of it. And what was so crazy, bro, was that evening, my team leader got like, not everybody, but he got like 12, 13 people out of our team together. And it was like some sort of intervention, bro. And they called me into the room, and everybody's sitting in there, and everybody's standing up, bro. Like, I'm getting emotional thinking about it. Everybody's standing up one at a time, telling me why they don't want me to leave. Because I was just saying I was going to quit, because I knew I was going to fail. I just knew it. So I'm like, I'm going to just quit instead of failing. You know what I'm saying? And they had this little intervention. I mean, everybody one at a time. A couple of the dudes and a couple of the girls was in tears, bro. Like, please don't leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need you. We rock with you. We rappers. So you know how it is for us to learn our music after we write it down, and you go over it and you learn your raps. And 20 minutes after you wrote it, you know it. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm in there teaching these people how to do that, teaching them how to learn, because we had what was called the 8 core member objectives. And so we in there, we had to learn those. I learned them in the first day. Went to my CEO and was like, yo, he like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I see you. You here for real? I'm like, yeah, I'm here for real. What you mean? We're gonna go to school. We get allowance every week. They had the mall out there for us to go shopping in. We got to go back to the crib. And when you graduate, you get $2,200. And if you test out of high school when you first start, they let you start college. They paying for it. Yeah, I'm here for real. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you talking about. Yeah, I'm here for real. So they in there crying. I'm crying. Don't leave. All right, I ain't gonna leave. You know what I'm saying? Next day, dude was getting everybody in trouble, bro. We get into it. He called me the N-word. I went upside his head with a chair. I got kicked out. You know what I'm saying? And like what he told me, he was like, if you would have just fought on hand to hand, I could have just, you know what I'm saying, put you in a correction for 2 days and it'd have been all right. He said, but you hit them with the chair. That's the use of a weapon. That's why I gotta suspend you. You see what I'm saying? And that's one of my regrets to this day, bro, is that I didn't finish that program. And so because of that, that was when I was 17. So that's why when I was 19, I was thinking like I could do the military. You know because
had a taste of it. Yeah.
I had a taste of it. You see what I'm saying? So now
Yeah.
when I'm looking at my nephews and what they going through, I'm like, maybe I need to, you know what I'm saying, recommend this. I'm looking at my daughter even at 20 and the fact that she hasn't chosen a career, you know what I'm saying? She ain't buckled down and tied down to nothing yet. I'm saying my auntie Mariam was in the military. My mama was in the military. I know a few women that was in the military. It's not right now. We don't have like some grand wars going on. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said, for what you having the experience, would you recommend it? And you said no. You expanded on it a little bit, but this is the thing I want to say. Right now, one of my cousins that was in the military, was in the Navy, bro, he get $4,000 a month from his military VA disability, whatever it is. 4 bands, bro. He still work. He own his own construction company, all that. But even if he didn't want to no more, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, he still got that, yeah.
He getting 4 bands a month. I mean, that's for the rest of your life, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Bruh, come on, man. I ain't never made $4,000 a month. Never. Not legally.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm sitting here, I'm thinking, like, I got a whole plan for my son, and it don't include the military. So I got a whole plan for him. I'm just waiting on him to turn 18. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm thinking for my daughter and for my little nephews right now, they under the 16, 17, 18, 19-year-old act, man. Should I be suggesting to them for the military?
Yeah, see, that's why I wanted to interject that it do got benefits to it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like if you could just, play the game with them, you know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna hurt you too much, but like my 6 years, it was like, all right, that's enough. You know what I'm saying? I done did it, played y'all game. I'm gonna take what I can get, and I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I actually thought about it. I'm like, man, I got in when I was 19. I said, I could do 20 years, 39. I could retire, man. You know what I'm saying? I have, you know what I'm saying? Fall back.
Right.
But then after that first 6, I'm like,
right.
14 more to go. Nah.
Right.
Now, if it probably wasn't for that Louisiana experience, I might have considered it even more. But that experience just threw me off, man. And you know what I'm saying? That is, I know people that have did 20.
Right.
I say, because I'll be 40 next year. So I'll be 39. I'd have been retired this year. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I know people that recently retired. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like they told me that they had times where it's like, nah, I ain't gonna do this. I had one homie, he was just doing at this 6, he did 4, and then he was doing like 2 at a time. Like 2 years, 2 years, 3. Like, yeah, I might as well go on. I done did it this long. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like I say, if you can play the game with them, if you can play that, you know what I'm saying? Because like I say, it's gonna test you sometimes, but you can get something up out of it.
I mean, that's really the only thing that I really would be concerned about is that part of it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm knowing these guys, man. When you that young and you look over your life and you see all of this trauma, the last thing you really want is for somebody to be yelling in your face, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the last thing you want.
Yeah.
And so,
I have heard that they've gotten a little softer now. All this, how the world going now, they done got a little softer on the yelling and discipline and all stuff like that.
Right.
So it might actually be easier now, you know what I'm saying, than it was when I got in 2001.
Bro, I'm gonna keep it 100. It was military school, but these guys was giving you the experience. They was giving you the experience. In military school, bro. But the thing was they wouldn't give it to you if they felt you didn't need it. That was the difference. You see what I'm saying? Where it seemed like because like I said, I've never been in the military, so all of my experience, my military experience, is coming off of movies, right? And it seems like in the movies, what is your major malfunction, Private? What are you? You can't go to your mom now, Private. Get up that hill, get on that rope, climb under those bars. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like they were just yelling and screaming at everybody that was there.
Yeah.
I was in military school. They didn't do that unless you needed it. You see
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah, yeah,
saying? Most
yeah.
of the cats that was in our team, because it was 6 teams, and most of the cats that was on our team, we was team 6. They didn't need that. You know what I'm saying? There
Yeah,
was a
yeah.
couple of them that used to try to get away with stuff. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
They used to have to get in their face. What is it with the thumb? With the thumb,
I,
it be
hey,
the hand be so straight.
I think they just used to doing it because that's how you salute. So
Man, this is the worst. If anybody ever do this to me while they talking to me, I'm spilling on them immediately, bro. You not gonna salute and check me at the same time, bro. That's what I'm not gonna deal with. I'm not dealing with no, man. Like, bro, it'd be so funny, bro. Like, if we used to just sit back and watch the other teams get yelled at all day, you know what I'm saying? And our team leader, he just wasn't like that. He used to be like, look, I don't want to have to do that. He used to be like, that's why I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I'm here because I don't want to have to do that. I will, but I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? Like the time I heard him scream the most was on another staff member because she made me get into the chair. You know, the chair when you sit up against the wall and you have to sit and hold yourself up. And I was on a bracelet. I was on restrictive duty, so to speak. They couldn't punish me that way. You see what I'm saying? Because I had my spine was crooked, and they was trying to avoid any liability. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they used to sneak and let me work out. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't supposed to do none of that. But I told my team, they were like, bro, I don't want to go home the same size I was when I came. You know what I'm saying? When I go back home, I want to go back like, what up, y'all? All right, pass the rock, shorty. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to go back buff.
Let me
sneak and do stuff. You know what I'm saying on the side, but they couldn't punish me with all the exercising and PT stuff because I wasn't supposed to be doing that anyway. So when the lady did that, she did that because I was trying to check this one dude about trying to talk and get away with stuff. I'm like, bruh, like, why are you trying to get away with anything here? You know what I'm saying? We're not the first class. We're not inventing this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever you think you finna do, they didn't see this before.
Right, 100 times.
We'll just let it go, bro. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be upstairs in a minute where we get to sit down and talk for an hour. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all good.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to check him. She comes, she feel like I'm just running my mouth. I'm like, no. Another guy trying to explain to her, like, no. He trying to tell, like, no. He was trying to tell. So we trying not to snitch. But I was trying to tell somebody else. Who? Yeah. Well, I ain't finna tell you all that. That don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Right, ain't no snitch. All right, snitch up against that wall. Man, my team leader came down them stairs and seen me in the chair. He come down there. McBride, if you don't get up off that wall, what are you doing on the wall? I'm like, I'll tell him what happened, bro. He went off on this lady.
Yeah.
Talking about went off on her.
Yeah.
Like she wasn't his equal. I guess maybe she wasn't. I never learned the stripes and all that, so I don't know, what she was, sergeant or whatever. Yeah, I didn't know what either one of their ranks was. But I mean, he went off on her for like a good 3 minutes, bro, with the whole. And if he told you, then that's what it was, and this is my best guy, and blah 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 blah. Yeah. And then she came and apologized to me. I'm feeling bad for her. I'm like, nah, it's all good. And when she left, I was like, bruh, you went off. He like, man, I just don't like that. Because his whole thing was, don't come tell nobody in my team nothing. You know what I'm saying? This is my squad. You know what I'm saying? Don't come over here.
Take care of yours.
Yeah, you go mind your business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I assume, because I got one nephew, 17. I think one that's 16. I think you can get into the military school at 16. I think it goes 16 and 19. Then I got another one that just made 18 and one that just made 21. He probably ain't going. He in love. He been with this girl since he was like 15 years old. Been following her mama around the world. You know what I'm saying? So he probably ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? But they need something, man. And this was so crazy, Dirk. Our boys is lost. They not getting the same thing the girls getting. You know what I'm saying? All they sisters is doing all right. Got their own cribs or off in college somewhere. But they the ones falling into the cracks. You know what I'm saying? Feeling like they being left behind. They the ones smoking the weed and, you know what I'm saying, not in school and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Then one of them was staying with my brother, and my brother just ended up catching a bid. He finna have to go do almost 3 years. So now I don't know where my nephew that was with him finna go. You see what I'm saying? I'm scared. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to get no phone calls. You know what I'm saying about my nephews, bro. You feel me?
See, like in that situation, it might be the best thing for them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Go away. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I say, you get your job immediately. Yeah, they pay you as soon as you start basic training. You know what I'm saying?
For real?
Yeah,
I didn't know that. See, I didn't know that part.
Yeah, as soon as you start basic training, you get paid as soon as you start.
Wow. Yeah, see, I didn't know that part. So, but I don't remember. 6 years is not the requirement, right? I thought it was 2. Actually, I thought it was 4 for the Army and 2 for the reserves.
I don't know. I'm not sure, but that's what I started with the 6.
Wow.
So that's what I don't know if that's what we agreed to or
right. Because when you first said 6, I was like 6.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, I don't know like if that's what the bonus was tied to or something, but yeah, we had to start with 6. So we did.
I don't know about 6. Look, I don't know if I can sell them on 6. You know what I'm saying? I might be able to sell them on 2.
Right, so it might be different now, or like you might not have to do now, or like I said, maybe it was tied to what we was doing, and we'll give you this if you go 6 years. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Are you getting any kickbacks from the military right now from being in?
I get they pay me for my hearing. They just mess my hearing up a little bit.
Yeah.
So they get a little check every month for that.
And that's the thing about it. It seemed like, because I used to see a lot of like I guess you could say reports that the veterans were somehow being discarded and neglected, but not the ones I know. All the ones, you know what I'm saying? All the ones I know getting taken well care of, bro.
Yeah, they paid for my school when I got out. I went to school. They paid for it, and I got a check on top of they paid for it and paid me to go. You know
right.
So I had to worry about paying. Right, I had to worry about paying nothing, and I got paid just to go to school. But I had to get got to maintain at least a D average. You couldn't fail. That's all it was. And they paid you.
I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna make sure I let my nephews watch this, and just because coming from me, they probably ain't gonna hear it right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if they hear from somebody that actually been there and done it, you know what I'm saying? Because like I say, my biggest thing is I don't want to get no phone calls. I don't want to get no phone calls here, and I don't want to get none if they go into the military. But it's like we ain't in no wars or none and all that craziness right now. And from what people been telling me is that it's stuff that you can sign up for where you ain't gonna be nowhere near none of that. You know what I'm saying? You can go in and say, I want to do this. And that'll have you away from all that. And
you
can wash dishes or something.
Yeah, you can avoid it. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Based on your job. Yeah.
That's cool. Man, let me ask you this question then. Let me take you there. What you listening to right now?
My boy Benny the Butcher.
Oh
You know what I'm saying? My dog Benny. Yeah. you can't avoid Lil Baby.
God. Yeah.
Yeah, Lil Baby. I like Lil Baby. I mostly be listening to old shit, man. I'll be listening to Wu-Tang, Red Man. I'll be,
Right.
I hang around a couple of young kids. They be like, man, what the hell is this? Like, man, y'all
Right.
know nothing about it? You know what I'm saying? But some stuff I put them on, they be like, okay, all right.
Man,
So
listen, when I was just leaving work, this is young girl that worked there with me. One of my other coworkers told me today that she's 22. And she was telling me that I look like one of her father's friends or something. She thought I was him. I don't know the guy. And I was like, yeah, people tell me all the time that I look like, you know what I'm saying, somebody that they know. I've been hearing that for almost all my life.
yeah.
And I was like, yeah, lately people always telling me I look like Bruh Man from the Fifth Floor. Hold on. She didn't even know who that was. In that moment, I was like, I'm actually an old man now. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm actually I'm in the old man group now. Cause this 22-year-old girl did not know who Bruh Man was. I'm like, people tell me I look like Bruh. She's like, who is that? I said, you playing, right? I'm like, he was from the Martin show. She was like, yeah, that's for the older people. I almost threw up, bro.
Bruh, we at work, we talking about music and stuff like that. So I was telling them we talking about our favorite rappers and shit. So I said, well, Fab, that's my favorite rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Dude said, he said, Fabulous, the one be on Instagram with all the clothes and kicks. I said, yeah. He said, I didn't even know he made music. I said, what you thought he did? We a model?
Right.
I said, you didn't know that man made music? He said, no, I be seeing him, he be dressed, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't never heard none of his music. I said, oh my God, bro.
Bro, what is going on, bro?
They couldn't name me a Jay-Z song, not one song.
I can't take 2021 no more, bro. They need to go ahead and come on with this time machine, bro. The time stone or something, bro, because this is getting out of control, man.
Bro, I felt so old standing right there, bro. I'm like, I said, Fab. I said, I rock with Jay-Z, blah, blah. Dude said, oh, man, nobody listen to no Jay-Z. I said, man, you don't like? He said, nah. He said, my uncle listened to him. He said, I don't be liking it. I don't like it, though. It's too slow. Music's too slow. I said, you don't like not one Jay-Z song.
I'm telling you, I understand now. My boy, I don't know what happened to him. My boy Bane that was supposed to have been coming on, but when we was young, his dad used to always, not like young people. Yeah. Like, bro, why your dad so dang on mean, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, could you speak to him? How you doing, Mr. Walker? Hey. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I ain't even what I do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so one day he just told me, he's like, bro, my dad don't like young people. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, so at that time, because we still young, I'm thinking he don't like young people because he's older. You know what I'm saying? So he jealous of us because we still young. We got more time left than he do.
Right.
Now that I'm older, I realize he don't like young people because they stupid. Straight up and down. You know what I'm saying? Like young people are dumb, man.
Right.
There ain't no way around it.
Right. What's different is like, we the same age, basically.
Right.
So we know about music that came before us.
Facts.
Our family listened to it. It's certain stuff that we like, we know about the Isley Brothers, Al Green. We know about that stuff.
No doubt.
They don't care. They don't care about nothing that ain't came out since 2018. They don't give a damn. Like I'm not going back listening to no old music. Like, bro, you don't know. You don't have no idea where this came from. What how they what people get their style from, where rap was made, the people that made it this way.
Bro.
They don't give a damn.
Young people, bro. I'm talking about have access to it all though.
Man,
Have
right.
access to it all. Well, we used to have to sit by the radio for hours.
Man, what?
Like this, waiting.
Right? with the tape, right? Put the tissue on top of the tape.
You know what I'm saying?
Put the record over there. Let me get ready.
Bro, my mama had. I hate to even admit this, bro. My mama had the Bible on tape, like the whole Bible. Recorded audio on tape. Boy, I recorded over all them tapes, boy. What are you talking about, bro? Like you said, put the tissue with the top. I'm waiting. Mixtape after mixtape after mixtape.
Man, what?
Most of the time, I was making a mixtape to give to some girl. I'm up all night. WGCI.
Yeah, Quiet Storm. Quiet Storm. Yeah.
Quiet Storm. Trying to catch everything. Smokey Robinson, Quiet Storm. Got that one. Cool in the Gang. Summer Madness. Got that one.
Bro. Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
And that used to be the thrill of it. Like, all right, I'm finna.
You know what I mean?
I'm finna catch it. All right, boom. I got it. You
know this was so amazing, bro. Literally to this day, sometimes I can hear a song and can remember I had it on the mixtape that I made, the song that came before it and the song that came after it, bro. To this day, I hear songs like I remember I caught that when this came on after that. This.
Right, yeah.
And these cats is sitting up here with the power of God in their hands, bro, could go listen to basically any song they want to go listen to.
That was ever made.
Ever made, bro. Ever.
Right here.
They won't do it. You know what I'm saying? They don't know.
I was like, they don't care about NBA. All they want to listen to is NBA YoungBoy.
Right.
Who else they listen to? They mess with
that right there. What you doing right there? That's how I knew I was. That's when I really knew I was old, because I can't name none of these cats. And most of the cats. This was so crazy. I found out they was naming these cats, and I'm like, oh yeah, I know, buddy. He from Atlanta, right? They like, nah, he from Chicago. I name another cat. I'm like, yeah, he from Atlanta, right? They're like, nah, he from Chicago. Like, what are you talking about? You don't know? I'm like, bro, I don't know these guys, man. They all sound like they're from New York, drill, and Atlanta, trap. I don't know what to tell you. It all sound the same to me. I'm not paying attention to them. Can't understand what they're saying. And even though I had this one cat, this job I was working earlier, me and him was going back and forth debating. And I ain't gonna lie, he was winning, because everything I was saying about the new music, he was naming artists that was like that back in the day. It's like, yo, I can't even understand what they saying. He like, so you understood what Bone was saying? You got me, bro. I really did not know a lot of what Bone was saying.
I made up the words in my head.
Period, bro. And I was okay with that. Right. I was okay with that. You know what I'm saying?
It sounds like I knew.
Wait, watch this. I was listening to Crepin' We Came. I'm like, it's this one part. I never knew what he said. I just always rolled through it like didn't bug you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never knew what he was saying. I never cared.
Right.
I went and looked up the words because I wanted to say it with it. So I'm watching it. I wish I would have never did that. It was so unimpressive. It was so unimpressive. I'm like, I was better off not knowing. Just making up a sound is more impressive than what he actually said. You see what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
But buddy, he was getting me like that. It was, nothing. I can't remember exactly the things that I was saying, but I might have been saying like, man, all y'all do was kill people in y'all songs. So Scarface wasn't killing people. All right, bro, you got me, bro. You got me, bro.
Got me again.
Bro, all Lil Wayne rap about is sex all the time. Like, so y'all didn't have Two Live Crew? You got me, bro.
Right.
It's like everything I tried to say, he was like, say something else. I was like, you know what? All right, bro, I get your point.
Right,
Yeah,
he counted
you know
on
what I'm
y'all.
saying?
It's
But
counted.
my final argument was at least we had a bigger variety. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
And that was like those guys was the few in betweens. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have 7, 8, 9, 10, 32 live crews. We had 1, 2 live crew.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
right,
We
yeah.
didn't have 40 Tupacs. We had 1 Tupac. You know what I'm saying? That I think it still remains the difference. So even like now, when you say you listen to Benny Butcher, that's not the one with the crooked mouth, right?
No, that's Conway. That's
Okay,
a good.
Conway is the one with the crooked mouth. So I
Yeah.
listened to a couple of Conway songs. I think I may have heard like one Benny the Butcher song. But them guys, the Freddie Gibbs, them guys seem like they do a lot of drug dealer talk.
Mhm.
I don't really be wanting to hear that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
this is like when you think about how raw, that's why I'm so thankful for the Wu-Tang series right now. When you think about how raw these cats was, bro. Yeah, Raekwon did a lot of dope talk, but Meth
Mhm.
didn't. You know what I'm saying? Inspector Deck didn't. RZA didn't. Genius
Yeah.
didn't. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Old Dirty was just super wild and goofy. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like watching their story, even though I know a lot of it is probably made up, just watching it is just like it give me chills, bro, when I watch it. And,
Mhm.
and I'm so appreciative that we came up during that time. And it's like
Right.
now I just have such an appreciation for the whole 90s, like the
Always.
Wu-Tangs, the
Right.
backpack rappers. You know what I'm saying? All of
Yeah.
that, the boot camp clicks and the Smith and
Yeah.
Wessons and the Black
Mhm.
Moons and you know what I'm saying,
Mhm.
the DJ Premier man, like I have such an appreciation for that
Yeah.
style of music,
Yeah.
getting away from the 808 and all that.
Yeah. Yeah. Because like you say, all these young, it don't matter who it. It seems like it's a new rapper every week, so I can't keep up with.
Right.
But they all sound basically the same. They talking about the same stuff. They
Mhm.
got money. They got jewelry. They can hit your girl if they want to. Okay.
Yo girl too.
Right.
Not
Yeah.
your own girl.
Yeah. Yeah. Yo, girl. I can take your.
Right. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
It's always
Okay.
yo girl.
Right. Yeah.
It
So
ain't
it's
never
all.
I met a chick. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah. Yeah. They
It's
gonna take
always
you.
I'm at yo house. I'm creeping out yo garage and like God Lee, bro. It's like 3 billion of them on the planet, bro.
No. Then right, like you said, it's the same. See, we had such a variety, like Busta Rhymes,
Right.
Outkast,
Right.
Nas,
All three of them is different, as
or
you just named.
right, or if you wanted to hear the we had the drug dealing rappers,
Yeah.
stuff like that, but we
Mhm.
had other stuff musically that was different. Like
Right.
y'all get the same thing, just uh, one got dreads, one dread stick up. Uh, one got a bald on the side with dread. They all look the
Right.
same. They all sound the same. Like okay,
And they
what's
all
that?
dope things. And that's the
Oh,
worst part about it.
right there, yeah. All
Come on, man. What is going on, man? Like,
bro, yeah. And the reason why I said young boy, that's they Tupac right there. They swear by young boy, man.
do
I
they?
I, try, I tried to now some songs I'm like okay I like this
Wait, hold
but they
on. Time out. Is that the dude that got the baby by Floyd Mayweather daughter?
yeah
Wow.
oh boy they swear by him. You can't
Do
tell them nothing about young boy. They
they?
might they'll try to fight you. You try to down him be a young boy, but like
Right.
damn dude but I'm talking about, they act like he is the greatest thing ever to make a song like.
Do he even give social commentary? Because I would assume he don't.
Nah. He do the same. It's the
It's
same.
tragic out here, bro. It's tragic out. And you know what? I have to remind myself often that most of these people that I'm debating with in these Facebook groups is probably young too. You know what I'm saying? I have to try to remind myself because it was a post earlier. Some guy put up, and it was saying something about how a guy could get with an 18-year-old girl, you know, and train her to become a good wife. You know what I'm saying? And it was the dude commented and was like, nah, you know, that's crazy. You can't be training no girl. It sound like you want a pet, whatever. I thought that was halfway sugarish. You know what I'm saying? But then the girls was all coming on the post, bro, like, what you mean training and what you mean training and why 18-year-old the ink just dried on her diploma and all this other stuff. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, like, do y'all even know how old the person is who posted this? What if he's 23? What make you think at 23 he won't want an 18-year-old? What if he 24? What if 25? What difference do it make? Why do you expect for him to go get the already broken up bill chick with the 50? Because this chick was doing the math on another podcast, bro, where she was like, a lot of women lie about their body count. And she was like, think about it. If a woman, even just say a woman been single, she might do 5 guys a year. So let's say she started doing that at 18. 10 years, that's 50 guys at 28. 10 more years at 38, and she has slept with 100 dudes. You see what I'm saying? It adds up that quick. And mentally, sometimes they just disregard certain ones like it don't count.
Yeah.
One time, he wasn't tall enough. I ain't getting no money out of it, so it don't count. You know what I'm saying?
He didn't know what he was doing.
Yeah. So I'm sitting here thinking, how long do y'all? I know this idea went out that you're supposed to live your life, your teens and 20s and party, and then once you get old and don't nobody else want you no more, now it's time to settle down. I'm just like, that ain't it, bro. Like I say, my daughter 20 now. I had to have this conversation with her. She gained all this weight over the pandemic. Look, it's time to get in the gym. You saying at some point you want a husband, you want your husband to be the father of your kids. That's the only person you want to have kids by, all this other stuff. Then you need to work on you. You have to matter. You can't expect to just get that because you're a woman. You know what I'm saying? That don't earn you that. You see what I'm saying? So I'm looking at this situation now, and these girls is on this post complaining about the word train, bro. Like, not run a train on the girl. You know what I'm saying? Just train her to be a wife.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because as we all admit, as a demographic, we not really getting the training when we supposed to get it growing up. We ain't getting it.
Sure, you get trained at your job for the position you want.
Right. And that's okay. It's okay for the white man to train you to be the best employee you could be for him. But it's wrong for this black man to train you to be the best wife.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Right. And you do need training to be a wife because you've never been a wife before.
Facts.
You've never been one.
Exactly. 100% accurate what you just said right there.
And you might say, oh, but I know people that are wives. That might not be how it's supposed to go. How you saw it go. That might not be the blueprint to follow.
Right. Your auntie who got divorced too 3 years in.
Right. Yeah.
Was talking about leaving a year in.
Right. Yeah. She used to do this for that. Okay. What's she at now?
That's crazy.
What did that get her?
Listen, the same thing go for being a mom or dad. Because the one thing about it I noticed with women, bro, I've been around for a while. I've seen a bunch of moons, right? For moms, it seemed like they think once they have the baby, that makes them a good mom. You know what I'm saying? Or at least I ain't gonna say they think like that because I'm not a woman, so I can't say how they think, but they act like it, right? I have the baby, and the baby is in my possession. I didn't abort it. I didn't give it up for adoption. Therefore,
Right.
I'm a good mother. You see what
Right.
I'm saying?
Right. I got it.
You
It's right
ain't
here.
did nothing yet. I'm a great mom already, right? And
Right,
then
yeah.
it's like I was telling my son, mama, I'm like, look, I know you think you a good mom. I would never say you not. I'm saying, but what you was doing at 4 is not what you're doing at 7. What you was doing at 7 ain't what you're doing at 10. What you're doing at 10 ain't what you're doing at 14. The game changes. You don't know if you're gonna be a good mom in each individual age until you get there. You don't know if you're gonna be a good parent in those transitions until you get to that point. You see what I'm saying? I feel like I was a good parent to my kids, but I wasn't always there. They always had contact, but that I left. You know what I'm saying? I moved away. I moved to Iowa and then I moved to Kentucky. I had to go where I had to go just to keep my head above water. But there was never a time in their life where they couldn't pick up the phone, you know what I'm saying, and call me. So, but that don't make me perfect. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, my son now at 16, I'm more scared as a father now than I ever been. You know what I'm saying? At 16, man, I ain't even had the sex talk with him. Not the one, not the actual have you done it talk. I haven't had that one. You know what I'm saying? I know we've had to talk about what it was. Then when he was real young, I'm watching porn on the computer, man. I done went into the kitchen cooking. I done forgot I yeah, man, I did that, man. I done forgot I had this going on the computer, and I come into the to the living room where I had my computer sitting on the couch.
Yeah.
He just sitting there, eyes big as ever, bro.
Wide open.
Wide open, bro. Like, and I'm just like, I felt like the worst father in the world in that moment. Hold on 1 second, bro. Yo, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Yeah, my joint was down. I had to plug it up, boy.
Okay.
But yeah, man, I felt terrible, bro. I felt like a piece of crap, bro. Like,
Man.
like, how did you even just forget?
I just walked off on it.
Just walk clean on, bro. And I come back in the living room and he like, I'm like, I slam the computer down. Boom. I'm like, man, let me explain. They was playing, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, she all right. She wasn't getting hurt.
Yeah.
You trying to explain why this woman is gagging like this. You know, like, why is she spitting up slob like this? Why does this man enjoy being spit on? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, bro. And then, because I'm too honest, right? So I told my baby mama about it. She was heated.
Oh yeah.
She already didn't like the fact that I watched it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So once I told her what happened, she was heated, boy. Like, you know what I'm saying? And so I don't know, man. You got a son, right?
Mm-hmm.
How old is your son?
14, be 15 next month.
Okay, yeah. You told me that earlier. Yeah, 14, be 15 next month. Have you had the talk?
No, not the sex talk. we had his mom told me she called him pleasing himself. So I had that talk with him. I said, hey, it's don't feel ashamed about it. It's normal. I did it. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to. She tried to make it like it's so disgusting. And, hey, you got a teenage boy. It's gonna happen. You can't avoid that. You can't tell him don't do it. You're gonna do it anyway. So I said, hey, I did it. Don't feel ashamed. Hey, because he was kind of like head down. So I'm like, hey, that's I did it. You gonna do it? don't now don't be getting crazy with it now. You know what I'm saying? But it's a part of being a man growing up. It's gonna happen. I did it. You gonna do it. Every man that ever was created did it. So
right, at least once, right?
Right.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something that's been on my mind lately, bro. So up until honestly, I think that was last year, man. Up until last year, I always had really good sight. You know what I'm saying? And it's still not horrible now. It's just that certain light affect me. Like driving at night, all the tail lights and stuff like that be like blurry. You know what I'm saying? In the daytime, if the sun too hard, you know what I'm saying, it kind of bothers me. But I had a cousin who he used to work for CTA, bro. He's them bastards, man. He started losing his sight, bro. Like they ain't even hook him up though. You know what I'm saying? Like with no good severance this and monthly that. They ain't even really hook him up. He going through the motions trying to get something out of him now, but he couldn't, he like lost it, bro. Well, he had to have the surgery and all of that. And I know when I was younger, they used to say, if you jag off too much, you go blind.
Yeah, I heard that one.
I know that makes me a jerk.
Yeah.
But I really want to ask him, like, bro, did you beat yourself blind, bro? Is that what happened? You know what I'm saying? Like, he had the surgery. It's supposed to be getting better and everything, I guess, right? So, like when I first seen him, man, I was emotional. I ain't gonna even lie. I was crying because I don't like seeing the people I love in no type of struggles. And
going
sight
through
thing. I never understood how anybody could survive losing their sight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so seeing him go through that, it was hard. But now that I know he getting it back, I really just want to ask him, like, nigga, did you beat yourself blind, nigga? Is this what's going on? Like, I know wifey left you, y'all got a divorce. You know what I'm saying? Was you just at the crib running through the Jergens, bro? Like, they make Jergens for the jerk specifically, bro. Like, that's what that lotion is for. It ain't no good for your skin, bro, at all. It is specifically for the jerk. You know?
He was going at it, wasn't he?
Listen, man, look, I'm trying to tell you, bro. This is why I love my girl. Because being with my girl, I never felt like I ever had to touch myself. And then when I was up here, after a while, I ain't want to cheat. You know what I'm saying? And it was just one of the nights where I felt like I had to get this release. Bro, I'm talking about I did it. And the next day, my eyes was hurt. I ain't touched that nigga since. I don't even want to touch him when I'm peeing, nigga. I ain't trying to take no chances, bro. I need my sight. I like driving too much. You know what I'm saying?
And I caught up with you.
Man, listen, bro. I'm so scared. I'm trying to tell you. Look, girl, I'll be on my lady. Look. So when we linking up? Oh, okay,
right.
Cool. Let me know. I'm gonna put these reservations in.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, stop playing with me. You know what I'm saying? Because the touching myself is not gonna happen. You do not want me to be driving down State Street feeling tempted one night.
Quitting this you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I'll teach you how to jerk. I'm trying to tell you. It's gonna be a problem. So yeah, man, but I'm trying to like I ain't even had this conversation with my son. I feel bad saying that out loud, bro. He's 16 now. Like, I'm even just scared to ask him. You know what I'm saying? Like, have you done it? You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure what I'm actually afraid of. Like, I guess if I walk through it, maybe I'm afraid he gonna say no and be lying. You know what I'm saying? Because the one thing I've drilled into my kids since they was young, don't lie to me about nothing. I don't care what it is, what you did. I'm not going to, like, even if I'm upset with you, you're not going to be in no trouble. I'm not going to be beating on you. None of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, the only thing I whooped my son for when he was young, I whooped him between the ages of 2 and of 1.5 and 4. And it wasn't like I was just whooping him every day. But in between those ages, I ain't touched him since he was like 4. And I only whooped him for being disobedient. If he got into stuff or whatever, I'm not whooping you for that. That's what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? So, but I always been on him about tell me the truth. And I'm just afraid, I think, if I ask him, have you had sex? My fear is that he gonna say no and be lying. You know what I'm saying? I don't want him to, because I don't want to make him feel like he got to lie to me about it. Because, like, what if he had it and it was terrible? You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't do a good job at all. You know what I'm saying? So,
So he just said, no, I
just be like, nah, you know what I'm saying? And then he go feeling bad about it. You know what I'm saying? Then become like some super nympho. You know what I'm saying? Because he had a bad experience his first time out, and his dad brought it up. Then he end up on Oprah new show 10 years from now. Yeah, my dad made me feel some kind of way. I had to go do it over and over and over again.
I had to perfect it.
You know what I'm saying? So, I found out when my daughter was having sex. She was 14. You know what I'm saying? And I just, like I said, I didn't go off. I didn't snap. I ain't do none of that, man. Look, I ain't even like I told her, I ain't even finna tell you not to do it, because then I'm setting you up to be disobedient. You're gonna do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? You at an age now, right? You at an age now where you have the space and opportunity to do what you want to do. So I'm not gonna tell you what to do, not to do. I'm just gonna tell you be ready to face the consequences of your actions. And that no matter what they say, I love you and all that, they're just trying to get the draws. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what boys are on. They trying to get some. So it is what it is. Just don't bring me no babies before you graduate high school, or I'm gonna punch you and the baby in the throat. Like, that's literally what I told him. So you bring me a baby before you graduate high school, I'm punching both of y'all in the throat. You and the baby. You know what I'm saying? So, and she didn't. Like I say, she 29, no kids, you know what I'm saying? And so it is what it is, man. But hey, man, listen, I wanted to tell you this. Thank you so much, brother. My computer started dying. I had my charger was all the way down here. I didn't came down here and put it on charger. Now I'm smelling this food. I didn't get hungry. But I just want to say thank you, man, for coming on, bro. It was awesome being with you, man. This is definitely top 3 of my podcast so far. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, I like it when it's the one-on-ones. You know what I'm saying? Because you get to have a deep, intimate conversation, and then it doesn't turn into like some sort of competition where people kind of trying to out sound smarter than everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
One up you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You can just have a direct conversation, but I also want to say I'm following the well, I'm not following because I've been doing this, but I can get them their props though. I heard Nori tell Kanye this the other day. That they want to, give people their flowers, man, while they can. And I want to give you yours, bro. Like, ever since I've known you, you've been a stand-up dude. I ain't never heard of or seen you do no fuck shit. I ain't never seen you be broke. I mean, like never seen you even ask nobody for no $5 or nothing. You always had a car. You know what I'm saying? Then on top of that, you an MC just like the God. You know what I'm saying? So I got love for all my MCs.
Yes, sir.
I'm still be sad over the fact that I can't listen to Lil Buddy. That was a classic record, bro. Do you know that record could have been big, bro?
Bro, before we got off here, I was gonna ask you to hear that, man. I need to hear that, man.
Man, bro,
you know what? My homie Lance might get that song.
Man, listen, man. I swear, bro. I told you I'd pay $100 for that song right now, bro. Like that song was honestly,
man,
like I'm not just saying this because you right here.
Yeah.
That song was definitely top 10 out of all the songs I've ever done. But it's possibility because I can't just think of all of them right now. But it's a possibility that it was top 5. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
It was really, really, really good, bro. We actually nailed it actually perfectly. You know what I'm saying? For what I was going for. I had the 2 verses on there. I had the guests on there. I really wanted to do a song with you outside of the 3 Gs. You know what I'm saying? Because I had already did the song with Tay and Ronnie. You know what I'm saying? So I really want to get a song done with you. And then we come through with the Lil Buddy side of the game. Like, that song was magical, bro.
And you remember? Did you remember that I did a verse? I did a verse I had already wrote first. Did you remember that? Then I switched it.
I didn't remember that. So you did a verse you had already wrote.
Yeah.
And then you wrote another verse specifically for it.
Yeah.
And that's probably why that's the one you recorded.
Yeah.
And that's why it was harder. That's why it was as hard as it was because you wrote it specifically for that.
Yeah, for that. Yeah.
Bro, I ain't gonna. I can't even. I can't remember my verses or yours. Yeah. All I can hear is us saying "Lil Buddy" and the bounce of the beat. Bro, man, that song was fire, bro.
That's one of the favorite songs I ever recorded.
Man, bro, for me too,
bro. I remember when we did it and we first sat back and listened. I said, "Man, this is hard, bro."
Then a mud, bro. I'm trying to tell you, that was one of them ones, bro. Look, that song is. It's like one of the songs where I blame myself. You know what I'm saying? For not really going as far as I could have went in the music. I can't say, oh, I didn't have the outlets or I didn't have the plugs or I had it all, bro. I had everything I needed except for I couldn't overcome my fear. Like what I realize now is that I actually had a fear of succeeding because once you do succeed, the expectations become greater. People expect for you to meet that success now. You see what I'm saying? Oh, man, you just dropped this song, and this song is fire. Okay, we willing to give you this, and we willing to give you that, and you got to do this, and you got to fly here and be there for all these shows, and just keep it at 100, because I always do. I wasn't willing to leave my woman behind. Straight up, bro. Well, I just keep it a buck, bro. I was never willing to leave my woman. While everybody else was going to New York and going to Philly and going to Miami and Atlanta, I was at the crib trying to be up under my woman. You know what I'm saying? So, but when we did Lil Buddy, bro, I think that right there was a golden opportunity because I had Lil Buddy, I had Slow Money. They had all us on there. I had Break Your Face. I had a couple of joints at that time that I still had the sessions to from some older music I had did from 3 years prior. So I had enough records at that time that I could have been taking the trips and doing the shows, you know what I'm saying? And the records were good enough to where people would have wanted to listen. You see what I'm saying? Especially Lil Buddy and Slow Money. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm on Lil Buddy with you. I'm doing 2 verses and I got a feature. And then I'm on Slow Money with Tay and Ronnie, and it's me and Tay and Ronnie. You know what I'm saying? So you get to hear me alongside other people. You see what I'm saying? So you can tell, like, oh, he's different. You know what I'm saying? He on there with Dirt, and he don't sound nothing like Dirt. He on there with Tay and Ronnie, and he don't sound nothing like them. So you know I can stand. Then you hear me on my own. You see what I'm saying? So now you know I'm good crew, I'm good feature, and I'm good on my own. I had it set. I was ready. I just couldn't get past that fear. But that's another story, man, for my biography, man. Right now, I just want to say again, man, like, bro, you always been a real dude. I'm super, man, I've been wanting to tell you this for a minute, bro. I'm so happy and proud of you, man, for real, from coming back in the day when you used to have the Crown Vic back in the day. You know what I'm saying? And coming off of the west side over there off of Holman, you know what I'm saying, to where you are now, man. You know, you trailed your path. You got the wife, you got the kids, and as far as I could tell, you A+ all around, man. Straight up, as a dad, as a husband, as a bro, as a friend, as a musician. And you know, if I'm gone tomorrow or tonight, I'll be able to rest well knowing that I told you and gave you your flowers. You know what I'm saying? Because we as black men need to hear that, man. We have all these expectations levied upon us, and people think we're supposed to just move with the grace of doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to just be about duty. But we need to be told that we doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? And not just from the people who expect it from us. You know what I'm saying? Wifey expect it from you. The kids expect it from you. I don't expect nothing from you. And I appreciate everything that you've done in your life, man. So I just want to salute you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm doing it with the right hand. I was in military school, so I don't know which one is right, man. But I just want to salute you, man, and appreciate you and tell you, man, like anytime you want to come on, I'm not look, anytime you want to do a podcast, bro, I'm here. If Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, bro, I'm not doing nothing. I don't go outside no more. So I'm trying to get some other stuff together for other days anyway. But it's just hard to get people to commit. Everybody got a lot going on, jobs, family, and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But like if you just sitting around, man, one day, like, bro, let's jump on the stream. Man, we could do it, bro. It's all good. Whatever you want to talk about, man. My platform is yours, brother.
Yes, sir. I just want to say thank you, man, for the kind words, man. I appreciate that very much. I also want to give you your flowers. Cause you always been a real dude, man. Like you always, ever since I met you, man, like you ain't never been nobody but you. And I appreciate it. Like you ain't try to act like nobody else. You know, certain people get around other people and try to be somebody else and all that shit. But you've been me, you've been my dog, man. We've been cool ever since we met. Like I'm like, man, I like this dude, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
You're just a real dude, man. And like, you know, you meet people sometimes and you think they real, then later on, it's gonna always show that. Like,
no doubt,
man, he ain't like that. So, like, I thought he was like that. You know, because you know, I got homies that I've been cool with. I ain't gonna say no names. You know one of them. We can talk this, you know, at a different time. But like I thought he was A1, but he just turned out like, oh, this ain't. You know. Not Ronnie or Tay, you know, they're my guys.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's enough, but like you always been real, man. You always been you. You always open up your home. We come to your house, man, chill out. Always had a good time. Talked about music, sports, all kind of stuff. I just want to say thank you for just being a real dude, man. I
No
appreciate
doubt.
everything you've done, man. And you gotta come on my podcast. We ain't been doing them as often as we should have been, but since I've been on yours, now you gotta come be on mine.
Do you post it on Facebook?
Yeah. We had did one for a while. It's usually me and my brother.
Yeah.
We did one about 3 weeks ago. Not about a month ago, but I think we might do one this weekend. I know I got to do one. This guy I know he young black chef coming up. I can do one with him this weekend. But me and you definitely got to do one. So
yeah, man. I was gonna say
I got to return a favor to my
yeah, no
dog.
doubt. I was off of Facebook for a minute, and so even like now, most of the time when I get on Facebook, I'm usually just in the groups. I'm usually just in the groups that I'm in, having conversations, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. And then every now and then I'll just scroll down the timeline when I'm bored. But I didn't know, you know what I'm saying, that you was doing a podcast. So now that I know, man, just shoot, let me know when, and I'm there, bro. Like I said, I'm in the crib, bro. I ain't outside. It's cold now too, so
Right.
for the summer I was at the lake. Me and Hennessy and do say them. You know what I'm saying? It's cold now. I ain't outside. I'm in the house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
like
and I'm gonna get with you. I'm gonna get with you because I want to come down there, bro. I want to take a trip down there. I want to hit up Nashville too. Because I ain't never been, and I feel kind of bad being in Kentucky all them years and never took a trip to Nashville. But I want to come down there too, man. Because I've been looking for some spots that I can go that I can drive to until I'm able to deal with this anxiety of flying. I got to overcome that because there's places I'm trying to go that the drive just ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying? So I got to find a way to get behind that. But I'm gonna get with you offline, man. And see, because I'm definitely coming down there. I'm taking a trip down there. I want to do all the 3 major spots in Tennessee, including Memphis too. And then I want to do some Virginia and some North Carolina too. Them a couple of spots I'm willing to drive to. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm gonna get up with you on that too, man. Like I said, man, I appreciate you. Thank you for coming. I definitely appreciate this conversation. It was awesome, man. I can go eat and feel good about this tonight, man. I'm gonna rap with you. Just let me know, man.
Okay.
In a
Appreciate
minute,
you, bro.
One love.
Yes, sir. All right.
All right. So this was a good show, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. I like the one-on-ones. I do, because like I said, they get to be a little bit more intimate. You don't have people talking over you, talking over each other. You know what I'm saying? You get to know people a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? You get stories about people. And so I like the ones when there's multiple people too, but the one-on-ones is really fun. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this one is up there, man. This one is up there. So, like I said, great show tonight. For anybody watching at this point, I just want to say, if you're going through something or been through something, I'm sending healing energy your way. If you fighting and scratching and trying to get to a level of success, I'm sending positive energy your way. To my young black brothers out here, adolescents, teenagers, young adults, the grown men, I want to say it's okay to talk to somebody about what you're going through. You don't have to be alone. You don't got to try to do everything on your own. You know what I'm saying? It's all right to talk to people. It's okay to communicate feelings. Just because you're a man or you have a penis don't mean that you don't get to express how you feel. It's okay. It don't make you weak, and that's part of the reason why I'm doing this podcast and I'm even having these conversations, because conversations are good for the soul, man. I got to talk to my brother Dirk tonight, and just seeing him and seeing that he is in a good space in life, uh, versus all of the negativity that I'm usually bombarded with down Facebook and in these groups. We usually battling and going back and forth, and all you hear is negative about women and negative about men. And I play a part in it too. I'm not gonna lie. I try to spark up conversations to make people think, but sometimes I punch low too. You know what I'm saying? But with that said and done, it's still having that conversation with my bro tonight and just being able to see a black man doing his thing. He got the wife, he got the kids, he got the baby mama that he cool with. You know what I'm saying? He got the job, and he had an issue on the job, but it was rectified in his favor. You know what I'm saying? All of that is good to hear. It's good to know. You know what I'm saying? It feels good, and it's something that I love, and I'm pleased to share with the public. At some point, I think I'm gonna have my niece interview me. I want to do like an interview where I talk about my life, man, just all the different things that I've been through from childhood up into adulthood, and I'm gonna be completely honest. I might not tell everything, but the things that I do talk about, I'm gonna be completely honest and forthcoming. Because I want people to be able to know that they're not alone out here. I know I'm not the only person going through things, and I want other people to know they not alone. You know, you are not an anomaly, or whatever your struggle is, and I'm with you. I'm with all us, black women. No matter what I say on Facebook, no matter what faults I point out, what statistics I use that may put you in a bad light, I'm not doing none of that because I don't love you or because I hate you or because I'm not rooting for you. There's a lot of good black women out here, and they're not the ones that I'm talking about. So, you know what I'm saying? That's why the couple of good ones that's in the groups I'm in, they typically don't get offended by anything I'm saying. And sometimes they just ask questions and they communicate with me because they know it's not coming from a place of anger. And I can admit I used to years ago. Everything I posted was just me being angry and upset about the things I was going through. But at this point, it's more about uh it's more about healing. It's more about understanding that we can't keep doing the same things and expecting different results. That is the clinical definition of crazy. And even though one of my favorite songs is "We're Never Gonna Survive Unless We Get a Little Crazy," right? It's okay to be a little crazy, you know what I'm saying? But we can't be crazy, crazy. You know what I'm saying? We have to be willing to take accountability. Um, and the biggest thing is that the repairing of our community, it starts with the women, because the men are gonna be whatever y'all want us to be. And when you're on these podcasts and you talking about how you like the bad boys, and you know what I'm saying, you like the toxic guys, and when we can look around and see that you like the bad boys and you like the thugs, and you got the one guy, he has 7, 8, 9 baby mamas, and all y'all claiming that he ain't no good, but everybody's still sleeping with him. What do you think the guys are going to mimic? Do you think the young boys and the young men coming up are going to mimic the guys that no girl won't? Or do you think they're going to mimic the guys that they see all the girls want? They're going to mimic that behavior, the good and the bad. And that's going to keep this cycle perpetuated unless you change what you want. And you also have to change how you raising these boys, because right now you are on the front line. If we look at it from like a military perspective, the women are on the front line of the war to save our boys, because you are the ones raising them on a day-to-day basis. As much as 60% of you all are raising them boys in the house without a man. So, you have to be willing to take accountability, because we want to teach the boys and the girls, our daughters, our future generations, accountability. You can't teach something that you don't know. You can't teach something that you aren't practicing. You understand? So we all have to be willing to take accountability. And that's why I'm changing up the way that I do things. That's why now I don't even just be belligerent or cursing or just super argumentative anymore, even in those debates on Facebook and stuff like that. That's why my podcast isn't set up for me to just come on here and rant. I'm not doing that, because I know I'm not going to reach the people that I really want to reach doing that, right? So, like I said, this was a good show. Salute to my man Dirt again. I wish I had a little buddy right now so I could play it for y'all. Y'all don't understand. Me and this man had a platinum record without a doubt. The bars was there, the hook was there, the beat was there, everything was there. It was even recorded halfway decent for the times we was in, right? So, but we probably end up doing something new. Who knows, man? I'll take a trip down to the Nuka, get down there and do something new. I'm still doing music. I'm pretty sure I could put him off the bench too. But y'all tune in next Tuesday. Hopefully my boy Bang show up, man. This dude be going to church on Tuesdays. Like, I'm all for you repping the Lord and everything, but come on, man, Tuesdays, I need you, man. But anyway, yeah, I'm finna go eat. I'm starving. I'm hungry. Salute to everybody, man. Check y'all out next Tuesday. It's your boy Beans. I'm gone.
So if you're focused on something, then you can take things into your own control. It doesn't happen overnight. It's not easy. Expect pain, expect anxiety, expect everything to go wrong, and just be cool. Breathe easy, and then just see it out. It's never going to happen the way you want it to happen, ever. And if it does, do not trust it. It's the devil. don't believe I should have to be nice to get somebody to give me something. If my product is good, no matter how I act, you will pay for it.